And we're live.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 378 of Fans of Power. I'm Joe Amato, and I'm here with my partners in crime, Tyler T-Rex Baker, Nasty Nate, Nathan, fucked his name up already, Nathan Kennedy, Rebecca McDonald, A.K. Newton, the Dr. Dushin Mitrovic, and Rennie here because he wouldn't fucking know anybody's name, just like I didn't know Nathan's name.
He's visiting family in a state away. I mean, we are, just a hair over a week away from Christmas, so he's probably I would imagine that's the reason, right? That's Christmas related.
He just doesn't know. He would have fucked up Ninjor's name.
He just didn't want to be. It's like when we do something else and then you have a cop out of guys, I can't be there. You're talking about
see,
this. Like,
see?
And besides, he said that he was for Stratos.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he was pushing for Stratos, and was it
Beastman? Yeah.
To win it all tonight for the Kumite. Which, by the way, the brackets are set, but no one else here besides myself knows who's going against who and how this is all going to turn out. So I will say this: I don't think I did the usual thing that I like to do and pit the favorites against each other in the opening round to eliminate one of the threats early on, because I think if you do that and you take out one of that, it sort of makes it way easier to calculate who might win the whole thing. So I think I did a decent enough job.
Okay, I'm sure you did.
We'll see. Time will tell. Dead air. Thanks, guys.
Normally Joe just jumps right in and starts rambling incoherently. So I'm kind of like, that's what I'm used to. Nathan stops talking, and Joe's like, "Okay, everyone." And
I do have one thing that came in the mail today that I would like to show off. But I think before I do that, Joe, I will pass it on to you because you actually remember to bring your laptop. We have to listen for that one.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Read off everyone that's here that's joined us live, Joe.
Will Timpson.
Remember, Joe, don't fuck up the names.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, don't fuck them up like you did mine.
Yeah. Oh, Will Timpson, Mick DJ, Sean Darren, Febmon, The Rod, Felipe, say it, Nathan.
Johnny.
The Rod.
Yep. Paul Rick is here, and John Ballard. And unless my thing ain't gone too far, I think that's every name I've seen. So if I
you know what I think it is?
JSP. What?
It's 8:09 and we're actually live right now. I think everyone else caught on. They're like, well, it's 20 after. I'll wait until about 8:30. They'll be live then.
Pretty much. And then JSP just popped in. So I think I got everybody.
We got him too conditioned, and then we pulled the rug out from under him.
Right. So what the fuck's going on?
Yeah. Joe was actually here on time, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm always here on time. But just sometimes this fucking thing, I couldn't get it going and stuff, but Nathan told me about copying and pasting links, so I'm all set now.
I'm like, that's all I do. Joe's like, whatever.
Yeah.
What's
copy and paste? I've never heard.
Yeah.
I didn't know what you were talking about. I was like, I just always click the link when you give me the link in the message. I touch it, and then it comes on. So I was like, what are you fucking talking about?
Joe touches it and it comes. So then
shut up.
Establish that. Hey,
what do you got?
People here love new toys. Let me just take front and center. So I had to get this, and when I was looking at it, I'm like, you know what? This actually kind of turned out better than I thought it would. I've only opened the box. I haven't actually taken it out of the package yet. But the Masterverse Evil Lynn came in the mail today. I thought she turned out okay. Face ended up looking a little bit better. It kind of doesn't do it as much justice on the webcam there, but
how's she in scale with the other classic figures though, if you were to put her next to them?
I guess I'll have to get up here in a second to do that. Oh man, it's actually, I looked at it, I didn't think that they had like the bullshit right there, so I'm gonna have to.
What's the bullshit? Oh, the little clips.
The little plastic things that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Just grab behind her cap, they can pop it right off. You know, just pull forward. You don't have to use scissors.
It's not. It looked better. It looks better to me than I thought it was going to. But I got it merely just so it could go with the classics. The classics. I'll walk back there and grab. Who do you want her to scale with?
Just put her next to God Skeletor.
Okay. Be right back.
Oh, regular Skeletor. Oh fuck! Well, too late now. I couldn't remember if he has both. If he has God and regular, I was like, shit.
He's got them all.
Yeah, he does. Well, either way, it's same scale, except one. Yeah, I'm just curious on the scale of her.
Like you have much of a choice with movie Evil.
Yeah.
Not bad.
She looks small, but I can't really tell.
But
As a
wasn't
lady,
she?
she's a
Wasn't
lady. She would be smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just thinking about the classics females. I wasn't sure, but okay.
Yeah,
okay.
but with classics they tend to be all at the same size. Like,
well, I mean, I guess I'll go with Tyler because Tyler and Rebecca, since you guys know that movie inside and out, is Meg Foster pretty in height, close to Langella, or shorter?
No,
or a lot
You know,
shorter?
I don't really have a scene of them. He's definitely taller than her.
He's a very tall man. He's well over 6 foot tall. Like he's like 6'4", 6'5". Like he's very tall.
She was probably like that much taller than me. So.
Okay. Then I guess then the scale wouldn't be bad. It's just like the close-ups when they were showing the close-ups of her face just looked wretched to me. But I mean, if she can pass the squint test, I guess if it looks like she looked good next to him.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, you're going to be looking at the figure from a distance on the shelf anyway.
That's what I meant. If you're putting her up there with the rest of the figures and at a distance, if it looks like she blends in well.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take a picture of it later with everybody there, and so you can kind of get a better look at it.
And again, there's not much alternative to this figure.
There's not what?
There's not much alternative to this figure.
No, yeah, you're right. There's no other. I mean, there's not another one.
I mean, Joe could make a custom if he wanted to.
Just not send it to you.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see just how she looks loose.
Also, Joe, you froze.
I froze? God damn it! What about now?
Yes.
I mean,
still frozen.
Son of a bitch! I'm looking at myself, while we're doing this, and I'm moving. God damn it!
There we go.
Well, look at your computer, not at yourself.
Oh shit!
You're going to move in real life.
They taped the cape down in here too. I'm like, guys, come on! What are you doing? Man,
trying to be like Neko.
Yeah. All right, she is out of the package.
Okay.
All right.
That's not bad.
Okay. Yeah.
That's really not bad. I was tempted to get her as well. It would be the first Masterverse figure I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not bad at all. I just commend them for actually doing her.
It's a shock because you didn't think they ever would. I didn't think they would. That's a shocker to me. But yeah, I mean,
Tyler's kind of looking like he doesn't want to be my friend anymore because I bought it.
No, I'm just like, it looks like a very flat, muted figure. It doesn't. It looks like it's severely lacking.
Paint jobs.
Oh no!
It's lacking so much detail. Like she looks just unfinished. And that's why I'm like, yeah, Mattel, you done it again. You just keep going, the Joe Amato route. Quality, who cares? Cheap, who cares? Just put it out there.
In fairness, Joe is actually able to put on more detail, like on that mini Casabresco that he made.
Oh,
don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that Joe is just a cheap bastard to begin with. But if he's going to do a figure, he will nitpick the shit out of something that's missing, an ear, a hair, whatever, because I've had this conversation with him enough in private over the years.
I do. No, you're right.
Yeah.
So I can see all the details that she is missing. You're absolutely right.
It's just,
she is,
I'm just like, what? I don't want to harp on it. Nathan's happy with it. That's cool.
Comes with a couple extra hands.
And I was gonna say, what are the accessories?
It's just a couple extra
hologram
hands.
with a cosmic key.
Yeah.
Okay. So hands and that's it. The hologram. I thought.
That's it.
Well, the hologram shows up in the hologram device, that she holds up in front of Kevin in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of defeats the purpose of having the hologram if you don't have the device for it to sit on.
Yeah.
They didn't pay that
sons
much
of
attention.
bitches. Yeah, clearly not.
Clear plastic. People love clear plastic.
Yeah. Oh, if it glows in the dark. Oh yeah. Yeah, they love glow in the dark.
How much was she, by the way?
Just painted up as a regular cosmic key.
Because
I got her on Big Bad. Let me check.
Big Bad.
Yeah, I'll let you know how much it was.
Hey, and I think there's I don't know if it's still going now and what's available, but Target.com had a sale on a bunch of just toys in general, where a lot of stuff was half off, and I think they had some Origins, Masterverse, and other stuff on their site. I don't know if that's still going on, so I didn't know if she'd be on there half off too, but
she could. She's $23.99 on Big Bad's website, but then you factor in like the taxes and the shipping. The total came out to $29.26. So
okay,
you know, it's fine. Like it's
yeah.
Like obviously, I'm not going to get any of the other Masterverse figures, but if they came around and are like, we're going to do a Man at Arms from the movie and some of the soldiers, like I would get them just to fill out the movie.
And a Lubick? We ever going to get a Lubick?
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, if they did that, that would be okay.
I want a Lubick. And I want those fucking Mondos of Driel and Orko comes with Daimar the Demon. I was losing my shit. Did you see that, Rebecca? And did you see that they're doing from the early Mark Taylor?
Fucking perfect.
Yeah, because that's early Mark Taylor. Yeah. I was like, God
even
damn.
like the spikes on their tiara and everything. That was beautiful.
What?
She's gorgeous.
What is this?
She's absolutely fucking gorgeous.
I don't know what they're talking about either.
Designer Con, they showed some of their new. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, they released their prototype for their Tila. She's fucking gorgeous.
Yep, and
she's gonna come with the snake headdress and everything. Yeah, and Driel and
and Orko, and he has a lot of options of other stuff, and he comes with the little Daimar the Demon. I was like, God damn! I was like, now
that I have to see because I love that. I think everyone shits on that episode, but I like Daimar the Demon. I think the Reverend took a nice big soft serve shit on that episode too.
Did he really?
Oh no, shit! Everything that I like, he's got a shit on. You know.
God damn! I can't believe
he's all about problem with power and the shitty writing in that and the shitty dialogue. And he's like,
what did he rate that? What was that out of 10?
It was like 11 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm curious what he would have gave on that one if he did like a lot left to find out.
Daimar the Demon, he gave it like a 3 out of 10 or something like that.
3?
Like the rainbow at the end was like gagging and all this other stuff. I'm like, shut the hell up, James.
Let me do this.
And Orko has many options too with different heads, outfits,
and zoom in here so you get a better idea.
It doesn't when you click. Now, this is just one thing you're going to see, but they have the actual Filmation pretty much design that looks... So, like I said, these are options of what he's coming with. So, they're giving plenty, but...
I see Daimar there.
Yeah.
And the Schminovitz?
No, that one's not a Schminovitz. That's a...
wait, what is that?
What is that little fucking puppet pink thing? But it's not a Schminovitz. Because it's at a distance. Yeah. But,
there's no pictures of it.
Yeah, see, there's they showed all the orcs. Yeah, what the fuck was this puppet thing? I was like, what the hell is this pink puppet guy? I don't recognize
they came
it.
with Orko's real face.
Right
below Driel, there's his real face.
Yeah, but they didn't get the face right. Seriously, like.
There was more better photos. I wish I could find them because they showed them all individually, like everyone, and they have a close up on that face and the head and Tila.
Yeah, that Tila is fucking gorgeous. She's gonna come with the snake headdress and
check Nathan. Out of all places, if you check Emiliano's Facebook page, I think he had the photos on his wall. I think. And it showed almost everything. And yes, I know, douche, and I messed up Emiliano's name by putting the L, and I should have said Emiliano. Is that better?
That's even worse.
Oh, piss off!
even Doosan's bird is mocking you.
Yeah, you're funny.
What's your bird's name?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, that's why I asked you, fucker. What's it?
Now he's being just as secretive as Joe is about.
I ain't gonna tell you, everything. Joe. You'll mangle it.
There you go.
Yeah, check out Tila. It zooms in.
It does look very good. Yeah.
This real fur around her collar too is fucking cool. But they have the Mark Tyler headdress where it's like got the horns and the ponytail. So I'm like, that's so fucking good.
Is she going to skate a skateboard with those kneecaps? Does she have rollerblades?
Aren't you a fucking ray of sunshine? Jesus Christ, he's shitting on every single thing. Do you like anything? Do you like happiness, Dushin? Any bit?
It will be better. It would be better if there wasn't so much waste of plastic. Like these figures are expensive already as it is.
No, this is true. Because you're talking what, like close to 200 per?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, she's probably gonna be a lot more. What have they been?
Some of them.
Yeah, I thought they've been doing 230 to 280 on a lot of this stuff. So I can only imagine what the 2-pack and all the multiple stuff for Orko is going to be. Yeah. Surprised they didn't do a Montork since they had they did all this extra for Orko. It's like that would have been a perfect time to have all three.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would have been great. In fact, they could have just had that as a 3-pack. That would have been awesome.
Exactly, and if they were just doing switching of heads, they could have had the Montork head with the beard that connects, that boom, and it would have displayed Montork. So. But they had a lot of Orko heads and different outfit things, but I guess we'll find out more soon. But
I'm guessing he's going to be a separate one. I don't know yet if it's going to be separate or if he's going to come with Tila or what. Normally they pack the littler people with the normal sized ones. So
yeah, well these I'm thinking if you're talking about Orko, it's like it looks like the Orko Driel and all that. That's going to be like a multi-pack, right? Or a 2-pack.
Yeah,
it should be. So. I'm assuming because it looked like they were putting them by each other and along with Daymar. So at least they're getting a lot of shit bang for your buck on them.
I think
not for douching.
With them though is that when they release them, it's too close together for the price point. Like you have to be rich, like really rich, to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy this one and then this next one, month and a half.
Yeah. What's it usually about? Maybe 2 or 3 month window when they do these reveals? Isn't that how they usually space them?
Yeah.
Maybe. I kind of remember it though, just being like boom, 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 like back to back to back, and I'm like, okay, I was kind of in for a second, and now I'm like, now they're all just boxed up and sitting in the closet like that.
You have Scareglow and who else? Oh, go ahead.
Scareglow, Merman, Hordak, He-Man. Man-at-Arms.
That's a good number of them, though.
Yeah, mostly. It is, but I can't keep up with that. Not
is it just the space why you're not putting them out because they are really big? Is that probably just?
Yeah. It's the space in here. I'm running out of room. Like I'm gonna have to just reconfigure stuff in the basement. And
it looks like Nathan's gonna have to get a bigger house. You know, what he tells me all the time.
Well, we probably could just eventually add.
Yeah, my Mondo shells. Yeah. My mom
or have Emily stay in a hotel, all the time.
yeah. I mean, I joke with her all the time. I'm like, well, it's time to. You're gonna have to pack up all your shit in your office.
Or move out to the barn with the horses there.
Yeah.
That way, if I need you, you're nearby.
Yeah, and then eventually it's like, all right, I'm gonna have to get the hay out of here now because I got more figures.
Yeah, I gotta start this. I gotta keep storage out here, girl. Next to the horses.
Yeah, the basement's full now.
And what'd you say, Rebecca, about your shelf? So your space? What were you saying about?
My Mondo shelf is getting quite full because I just had a draw to it. Let me see. I have Hordak, Man-at-Arms, Merman, Faker, He-Man, She-Ra, Trapjaw.
Oh, you got the Trapjaw.
And then I got Skeletor coming as well. John got me Skeletor. So.
Okay.
She's the one. Then she will be the one that collects the entire.
I will absolutely get that Tila and Orko when they come out.
I mean, Joe's got 1 or 2, but that's because people just mail it to him. That's what he's hoping for.
I really, really like that Orko Driel 2-pack. That would be so nice to get that.
Hint, wink, wink, everybody out there listening.
I wonder if the people that send Joe this free shit, if they really think that they've done their good deed, like they go to sleep thinking they helped a needy child.
It's like the Salvation Army going to show up at his doorstep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sure Joe has his address and his description on the tree at his local Walmart. Dude, it's just nothing but him all over the tree.
What if? Because when he goes out for trick-or-treating, he disguises his voice and all that. What if he is going to Walmart's all in his area, going to those Salvation Army trees, writing his own thing, and then just reaping the rewards?
What's so fucked up is Joe acts like he's so ashamed of his height and all these other things, and yet he will exploit the shit out of it, like the worst carny in the world. And yet, he doesn't.
Just recently with Santa.
Yeah, he will go sit on Santa's lap. He'll go walk with 5-year-olds to get free candy, and yet he's
That's how he gets it. He sits on Santa's lap.
God.
I can see Joe is doing it some sort of like perverted shit. Like he's like, I'm gonna go sit on this perverted old man's lap.
Thanks for reminding me about that.
Oh my God! There's a candy cane growing in his pocket.
It's adorable.
Look how cute I was then, and now I'm still just as adorable, and I recreated with the paper. Santa was so awesome.
Look how happy Santa is.
He is.
You look like a psychopath.
Looks like a sweet guy.
He was a nice guy, and that's a real beard and mustache and everything.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and you like your red face is real and everything too, Joe. It's the most authentic photo.
And that's what Deuce said. He's like, "This is the real photo."
It is. Look at it. There's more details.
More details. So Photoshop.
This is what happened. What'd you ask Santa for there, Joe?
Oh, I always ask for my baby's Jen's love forever and ever. That's what I did. I love my
baby. He's like, look, kid. There's certain things even Santa can't even do here. He'd take a candy cane and get the fuck off my lap.
He's like, do you wear this mask around her? I'm like, I sure do. He's like, oh dear God.
And for those of you at home wondering what Joe looks like under the mask, I mean, obviously it's that.
He hasn't aged like fine wine, people.
No, honestly, legit, he looks exactly like the little kid sitting there all the way back. And when was this picture taken, Joe? Like mid 50s? No.
Yeah, mid 50s.
About the mid 50s. If you just add some wrinkles around the eyes, it's pretty much what Joe looks like now, honestly.
Pretty much, yeah.
More or less.
Just picture how the kids in A Christmas Story looked, and that's how Joe was. Was that 1940s? I guess.
Yeah.
I like Wizard of Oz.
I mean,
I can see Joe being the kid standing in line who says that I like He-Man.
I like He-Man.
Oh fuck!
That's
don't bother me. I'm thinking. Didn't you say like they were super like into it though? They were being all sweet and nice and like.
They were. I mean, like I said, I came up and he had his assistant, and I said I want to try to recreate this photo, and Santa was like, "Get over here!" It was just so cool. I came Santa, I was laughing. He was just so fucking happy. I was like, "This guy, he's really jolly." I think it's real Santa. God damn it, he was so jolly and happy. It was cool.
That's why Joe gets presents. He still believes in Santa.
Yeah, of course I do. What are you trying to say?
No, they just think he's special, so it's just
Santa's real. I love Santa, and these are the only two photos I've ever taken with Santa. So I was like, I wanted to recreate that. So
that's really sweet.
I mean, I thought you were just going to recreate that photo.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah.
That's why he ran in here. He's having nightmares.
Oh, he's in Joe's crawl space right now with a like tape over his mouth.
Yeah.
That's what happened to him.
Joe's got a candy cane up his ass. He's like, naughty! Running around like Silent Night, Deadly Night. Billy or Willie? I don't know what. Billy? Is that his name?
Yeah, Billy.
Yeah.
I watched all the Silent Night, Deadly Night movies.
Oh, okay. How'd that go?
Oh, they were awesome. Up until 5. 5 was brilliant in its own right. And there was lots of men's butts in it. So they weren't hairy though. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry,
but,
Deuce.
Deuce's out of luck on that one there.
What year was the last Silent Night? Because I haven't seen all those. What was the?
It looked. I didn't check, but it looked like it was mid 90s.
I want to say it was 91 when I looked at it.
I could have been it.
I
think it was 5. If there's a 6th one, I don't know, but I only watched 5 of them.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of those others, and it's been years since I've seen part 2, so I've never seen 3, 4, or 5. Are they free on YouTube?
4's terrible. 4, they tried to do like a Rosemary's Baby type of thing, and it's like that's stupid. There was one scene with Christmas in it, so it's like, what is this bullshit? 5, there's not a whole lot of Christmas in it, but there's more. But it's just such a fucking wacky movie that it's great.
91.
Okay.
And
91?
Joe, they are all on Tubi for free.
Tubi.
Yeah, that's why I watched
Tubi's free, right? Or Tubi's free. Okay.
Yeah, I just finished season 1 of Miami Vice on there.
Oh.
Holy shit! And you didn't say anything?
Well, I wasn't on. Was I on last week? Oh, Tom was here last week. That's why I didn't bring it up. But I've only been watching it for the last 2 weeks.
I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck if Dolph Lundgren is on the podcast. Like, you tell me that you're watching Miami Vice.
All right. Well, let's hear about
all right,
it.
Come on. Wait. And by the way, I'm all right time wise. I don't have to be done 10:00. I'm on my lax work schedule right now.
Okay.
So
nice.
So if we go over, it's okay. So well, eat my ass.
So when we were talking about also where Ren was, and Tyler saying he's in the crawl space. Yep, there's Ren.
Oh, there he is.
Christ.
No, I hate that fucking movie.
Didn't it suck? Pulp Fiction sucks.
I didn't watch the whole thing. I was
like, it took me 3 sittings to watch that fucking movie. Why is everyone just,
I don't mind it. Yeah, I'm not like holy shit about it, but it's.
I know Nathan's not, but
I'm
like,
not
why?
a Tarantino fan, except for just till Dawn was pretty good, but it was really good. But that was.
Well, Miami Vice.
Fucking awesome! Yeah. Like I said, I started it less than 2 weeks ago, and I just finished season 1 today. So the thing is, I put it on thinking like, oh, I'll put it on while I work on stuff. But I got so sucked into it. That's what I mean. I thought that would be the case, but then I was like, first episode, I was getting sucked into it. And I'm like, this is actually really fucking good.
Oh, yeah.
All the montages and just the vibe and everything is just so fucking good.
Oh, yeah, but wait till you see the UFO episode.
Which season is the UFO episode?
That's season 4. Don't worry about it. You can ignore it and ignore him too.
Well, was there a standout episode for you?
What was it? I can't remember the 2-parter where Tubbs is looking for the guy that killed his brother.
That's the first one.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, the pilot.
Was it the first one?
Yeah, the Brother's Keeper. It's when he goes to Miami for the first time, and they're looking for Calderon.
Let's do some laugh.
I think he's just laughing
because like he was asking her what's her favorite episode, and she gives that stereotypical answer. Oh, it's that one, and it turns out to be the first one.
I thought it was like episode 2 or something, but it's a 2-parters.
When you ask the actors and actresses what's their favorite episode.
All right, I'll wait for Jason to shut up here.
Go ahead.
Calderon's return is like the continuation of that storyline.
That one, yeah, the continuation of it, not the very first one. Right. It was like it was like episode 3 or something.
I think episode.
And they had that awesome montage of them driving the boat to like. That was awesome. That was fucking good.
Yeah, and they got I got the song on my Spotify too. I know the one you're talking about, but yeah, it's there's a really cool promo for that episode on YouTube, like the actual promo that would air. And YouTube used to have a ton of those. You could find old promos for like right before the episode aired on, and
I'm sure, NBC got pissed, but the thing is, they don't have the show on Peacock anymore. Like,
no, which I'm like, of all the things, that's one of NBC like most highlights of the company. That was such a big hit in the 80s, and yet they don't have it on there. I don't understand that, but God, that's awesome that you watched all of season 1.
Fucking great show.
Did you enjoy much like I did when I was watching through? I need to jump back into it because I think I'm somewhere in season 2 at this point. I haven't gone back to it yet. But did you enjoy seeing all the cameos from people that weren't quite stars yet? Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, I'm like, holy shit, that's Bruce Willis,
Yeah, and that's a good episode. The one where he plays the
really
abusive husband.
He's such an asshole.
Oh, he's a real he's a real piece of shit in that episode, but he does it so effortlessly. Like he would, he's a real sleazy, abusive husband.
That people had said even back then he was sort of difficult to work with. So I kind of playing out. JSP in the chat says Smuggler's Blues.
Smuggler's Blues is very good too. Yeah, the one where they go down to Cuba and they make drug deal. Yeah, that was an excellent episode.
That's fucking great.
Yeah, and I was gonna say that because there's so many, that I love in season 1, like One-Eyed Jack, where Dennis Farina plays the. He's like he's kind of like a crime boss, and he's running like a bookie ring, and one of Crockett's former girlfriends is in the gambling debts, and that's when Edward James Olmos shows up for the first time on the show.
Oh yeah,
from Battlestar Galactica. I know most people know him from that.
He was great in that show. Like he comes in, he's like. What an improvement from the first
lieutenant on the show.
Yeah, lieutenant.
Yeah, which I didn't mind him so much, but
so fucking cool.
Yeah, it's there's no comparison like Golden Triangle, where you get a little bit of his backstory in that 2-parter as well. Oh
yeah, that's the one with his former love.
Yes.
In it, right?
Yeah.
The Asian gay lady. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah,
I really like his character a lot. He's just like as serious as a fucking car crash. He's awesome.
Oh, you'll like more because there's more episodes that expand upon him. Like in season 2, Nathan really liked it. And I knew when he got to it, he was going to be. It's called Bushido.
Oh man, yeah,
Bushido, yeah, and it dives back into more of his because he's a character that has got all kinds of roots, all over the place. You know, people he's dealt with, and it just feels like you could do a series and just do Castillo's backstory of like what it was like coming up through.
And the way he plays it too, you get that feeling like this is a guy who's been through a lot. Is what you get because he's just so like stone cold kind of thing. Yeah, it's fucking great.
Oh my god! I was see now we've got another one. We're gonna have to do a discussion. And Joe, I don't give a fuck whether you don't want to watch it or not. We have got to do a Miami Vice episode. Just do a
Joe, you're
a discussion,
Noogie. You gotta
commentary.
watch it.
Oh, see, Joe is Noogie. Joe is Noogie. You know.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know, but when Joe sees it, he'll know.
Joe, there are women in bikini on that show.
I'm a woman with a bikini? Like, what was that?
There are women in a bikini in that show.
Joe can't understand anything that Doosan's saying tonight.
Joe's checked out. Joe's like me when you guys talk about wrestling.
Yeah.
I didn't know who Noogie is. I was confused. I don't know.
No, I came out. I'm like, he reminds me of Joe.
I got to see what a Noogie is.
I love that. That's the only thing that came in her mind when Noogie shows up.
Are you looking for a Noogie picture, Nathan, so we can see what this Noogie person is?
He doesn't look like you. Just like the whole everybody else's energy is here, and his is like up here.
Oh, well, I think Joe will be offended if you say he doesn't look like him.
Noogie's lovable though.
I was gonna say there's Noogie.
Oh yeah. Because he's from DC.
That's Dushin and Joe. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's from DC Cab. Remember? He was like Bruce Lee, that karate motherfucker. I loved. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Okay.
So, yeah.
Wait. Joe has a mustache and glasses?
No. He's a black guy.
He's white. Look at him.
His attitude.
God damn it, let's get to the topic.
Yeah. Oh, no. See, I feel like I'm almost ready to put the Kumite on because this is just awesome. All right. We'll just have to hammer this down.
To let everyone know at home, we never went through with it, but it might be something, honestly, that we could bring back in the conversation. Tyler and I were going to start just a Miami Vice podcast where we talk about each episode, but just like go in order mostly, and then break it up with having other specific kind of. What was the name of it?
Saint Vitus Nights, which is a playoff of Crockett's boat that he lives on, the Saint Vitus dance. So I just thought we'd just do. But at the time, I'm like, man, our fan base is not going to give a shit, you know. Sure. And I'm like, you know, we had so much fun talking. Like when Nathan would tell me he watched a certain episode, oh man, did you like this part? Did you like that part?
Well, I would send you like notes about it. Like here's what I really enjoyed. Like I would send you. It would be like bullet points of things that I really enjoyed, and I would kind of elaborate on enough. It was a good time. I need to jump back into it. I'll have to not dig it up. Just go downstairs and get the Blu-ray set.
Yeah.
Watch it there since it's only on Tubi now.
Yeah, I can't wait. Rebecca needs to watch season 2 because season 2 gets even better. Like there's so many like great fucked up episodes, and what's so good is I'm sure you've seen too is that the shows don't have happy endings.
Yeah,
you know there's a lot. Yeah. No, there's a lot of down endings. Like sure, there's some happy endings, but there's a lot of like shit does not go well and how they wrap it up, which is realistic and fun. Like when she gets to Little Miss Danger, which is my personal favorite. The pilot for season, or not the pilot, the first episode, which is a big 2-parter in season 2, Out Where the Buses Don't Run, Junk Love.
I'm assuming Evan is probably not on the Tubi.
Oh, yeah, because that's one of the episodes that's not. Oh, okay. So
it's never available digitally or.
Yeah.
Wait, why? Is that in season 2?
No, it's one of the. It's towards the end of season 1. It's arguably the best episode of the series, and I guess you didn't get a chance to watch it then.
Yeah, I don't think it's on there.
Yeah, I think it has issues to do with the music that's licensed in the show.
Yeah,
it's on home video. Like if you got the DVD or the Blu-ray, Evan is available on all of those. But for whatever reason, Peacock, I don't think they had it.
Peacock didn't have it.
Yeah,
because I had to watch it on my Blu-ray.
I couldn't remember if iTunes had it or not because they used to have like the first. They used to have all 5, but then they got down to where it's just one season.
Also, Rebecca, the other thing you kind of want to look into when you're watching it is the order that's released, that they have it even on disc and everything. Some of the episodes are out of order.
Holy shit! iTunes, they got them all back up now. So
is it on Tubi? Because that's where I'm watching it. Is on Tubi right now.
I don't know. You'll have to look.
I'll look it up. Or since we're getting ready to get going here,
yeah,
I got.
Yeah. Well, we'll go ahead and do that. We've already Joe's bored out of his
mind
over there. Deucen's bored out of his look at him. He's so bored.
Skeletor hasn't moved in fucking 40 minutes.
All right. I didn't have enough time to do it. I was gonna clip the little part of the song so I could just play like a little.
See the trailer. I may have seen this episode. I think it's on there.
Where it's like Kumite.
Yeah.
I did not watch this episode. It's not on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured Evan wouldn't be on.
Yeah, TV, I'm looking on here.
Okay, well, fuck. Yeah. I need to make sure the whole fucking series is on there.
Hey, Deuce. Deuce, why don't you just hook Rebecca up with that episode? I'm sure it's wherever.
Which Deuce needs to watch that episode too. Like Deuce was getting into it. Like that is one episode. Like there's certain ones. Like if Joe was like, sure, I'll hear me and watch one episode, I would probably pick either Evan or Little Miss Dangerous. Like just one episode. Okay, this is a taste of this is the show at its best. It's like watching these episodes. It's some of the best writing in the show.
I need to double check to make sure the whole show is on there because I don't like missing episodes of it.
Well, and I think that's really the only episode that there's been issues with.
Yeah, that's the only one.
That's the only one. Yeah. All the others, all the music, all the scenes, at least as far as I know with the original airings, I think they're all intact. I think.
Okay.
Fatmon asked, does Wikipedia have the right order of the Miami Vice episodes? I don't think that they do, but I know that people on the Miami Vice Reddit, I think, have it pinned to, if you're getting into it, it has the correct order. It's like towards the end of season 1 and like somewhere in the beginning of season 2, I think some of the episodes are out of order. I had it saved on my phone at some point, but yeah. All right. No, go ahead. What were we going to say?
Oh, no, I was going to say that there is like a lot of pretty good continuity, like characters that are introduced. Now I will say, because I can see Deucen making this, but actors that will play someone in season 1 and they get killed, they'll bring that same actor back and play a different part. Like Izzy, as you saw, like he's in the very first episode playing the right hand man to Calderon, but they bring him back, the same actor, and play the informant Izzy throughout all 5 seasons. So. Yeah. Just little things like that, character actors that were playing somebody else, they'll bring them back, as like a familiar face.
Like in Dirty Harry.
Yes, yeah, something like that. And it's just, I'm sure it was just, hey, we worked with this guy, we'll just have him play this other guy or whatever. But a lot of good, memorable villains and there's just they throwbacks to other episodes and things like that. The Calderon storyline continues on throughout the series, and you got to let me know when you watch some more there. You guys both. I'm thirsty for this stuff, because I don't get to talk about Miami Vice with nobody. It's always like, I remember that show. Have you watched it? Oh no, not really. And just stops right there, and I'm like, God,
Joe, watch more episodes.
Yeah, Joe.
I will.
It's free.
Yeah. Oh, well, how many other things are fucking free? And Joe's like, nah, well, you see what had happened was.
I'll watch it. I promise.
No, no, how many broken promises are we expected to take on this podcast?
Maybe 2 more.
You know what I actually really like is having it like this. You guys still can't really see.
No,
I can't. Yeah,
I see Cyclone's the rings from the 2000X on his. So there's Cyclones somewhere in there.
All right, here we go. Are you
all right?
Guys ready?
All right, but we had to pretend like the Fight to Survive song is playing right now.
Yeah, I should have clipped it. Yeah. All right.
Fight to survive.
God, I love that song.
Here we go.
Oh boy, here, look at this. Oh wow.
Dude.
Stratos is a clear winner.
No, I'm going to argue on that one.
Well, Tyler?
Holy shit.
Where would you like to start first?
You know what? All right, let's do that. Let's do Karate and Buzz-Off taking on the tag team of Beastmen and Stratos.
All right.
Let's hear what you got to say, Tyler. What are you going to say about that?
Even though Beastman is an absolute brute, Karate has, more expertise in fighting tactics, and Buzz-Off Probably has a bit more of an arsenal with him against Stratos, which I don't think Joe would argue that. So I'm going to pick Karate and Buzz-off beating Beastman and Stratos.
I would not argue that.
Well, I mean, Joe's whole thing is he just wants Stratos out of here.
No, because Buzz-off, it does have the advantage on Stratos. Stratos, he kicked the shit out of him. Now, with Beastman and Karate, now I'll be honest. Like I said, I did not watch all of New Adventures and see enough of Karate like to see his standout episodes and what he can do. But if Tyler is saying that Karate has shown a lot more in his, arsenal as to come into, fighting, is that enough to take over the brute strength of Beastman? Like I said, I wouldn't know, because I was going to say, I think for me, I would think, hey, Beastman has the advantage over Karate, Buzz-off has it over Stratos, but I don't know much about what Karate has done.
Well, I'm not going to delusional. Like, Karate's featured sparingly in the entire show. Like, he's not used a lot, and when he's used it sparingly. Like, he has gone toe to toe with He-Man, but obviously He-Man wins. But I just think like a guy who's, his whole thing is hand-to-hand combat.
Would we allow
arm attachment weapons?
In the aspect of how Beastman can control Beast, are we not counting that in this? Was that like a disadvantage?
It's like what we don't include people with magic powers.
Okay, then if we'd exclude that, then yeah, I will go with Buzz-off and Karate.
Objection.
Oh, here we go.
Beastman Beastman doesn't have a magical power. Telepathy is not magic; it's biological.
Still, but we're not.
But he can't. It's got to be hand-to-hand combat. He can't have beasts come in and fight for him. So I think we're saying.
Still, he has a whip.
Well, he does have a whip.
Yes. He does.
Karate has got an arm axe and a blaster on there.
Yeah, but when he whips that arm, that's not used.
Well, much like how He-Man,
Stratos has a blaster, has a wrist blaster. He can just blow that Buzz-off cretin out of the sky.
I beg to differ there, Doosan. No, it ain't gonna happen. Buzz-off has got his Stinger Lance. He lands one shot on the Stratos.
Stinger Lance, which can blast, or if he can use his axe. Plus, he is a lot stronger than Stratos too.
He sounds like Bill Cosby.
Shut up! But listen.
Joe, you know what? You need to. You're the reason he said that. So you know what?
I am.
Yeah.
But I'm using your own bullshit against you.
Hey. Okay, that's like the way to talk. But listen, Buzz-off, I think, has the aerial advantage as well because he is an actual flying creature, whereas Stratos has to use his fucking jetpacks and shit. Buzz-off can move quicker. He's so much stronger, and that's what I think would give the advantage to his team, is just having that extra strength to where he could take out the other ones as well. He doesn't have to get just the one flying. He can get the ground opponent as well.
However, have you ever seen how the bees look? How the sight of bees is like? How the bees see the world? Have you ever seen that?
Have you lived a life as a bee there, Doosan?
Well, he can see a million things. He can focus. He can see. He's going to know who he's targeting.
He can't see shit. Like, Nathan, could you go?
I guess Doosan's ignoring what bees can do, creating these honeycomb hives and stuff. I guess because they can't see shit.
Out of their butts.
Was he blind in the cartoon?
Hey, if they could work with their ass better than their eyes, I think they got a pretty good advantage.
Honey out of his ass.
But Buzz-off isn't blind in the cartoon.
Or does he see more like a man?
Like I always took it he saw like a man. About it. Yeah, Buzz-off isn't sitting there flying into walls
because he has bee eyes.
Yeah,
but in the cartoon, he's not flying into walls.
Actually...
Or the mini comics or anything. Buzz-off sees what the fuck he's doing. He knows what he is doing.
I don't think that's what bees' eyes look like, though.
All right, Rebecca, when you're done gnawing on your hand there,
but this is an Eternian bee.
Okay, well, so far, Tyler and I have the
floor to help him see better.
And see, now Tyler and I so far have the team of Buzz-off.
All right.
Dushin, who do you pick? Who do you pick, Dushin?
And Buzz-off for me.
Stratos and Beastman, because also consider this: Stratos has a much better eyesight because he's a birdman.
Oh my God, sweet fuck!
Yes,
Nathan, you say yours, even though we already have who won. It's so far 3-1, but who would you pick, Nathan?
I think Buzz-off would kick Stratos's butt, and I think it would be an awesome fucking fight between Beastman and Karate, but I can see Karate winning.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
It's
probably
trash.
I think I think when it comes to the hand-to-hand aspect, I think karate probably could.
Okay, so we see who's advancing. Buzz off in karate.
Oh, that's rigged.
Yeah, I expect we're going to be hearing that all night.
It would be
tonight.
a long fucking fight between Beastman and karate, but
I
agree, but I think
it'd be badass. But
it would be, and not to say that Beastman wouldn't be good at hand-to-hand combat too, but I just feel like you see in a lot of like movies and stuff like that, and just because they're big doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to go over. Like I'm sure karate could hit pressure points on Beastman, be a lot quicker on his feet than Beastman, even with the whip. You know, like there's no reason why that wrist axe he's got couldn't chop the whip in half, and the Beastman's got no more whip. So
well, let's see what the Dr. Dushin Mitrovic is going to pick now. Dushin, you pick the next matchup.
Will this work because you have a tag team between a guy and a woman, and does a guy can a guy hit a woman, or would that be fair?
Would you just pick who the hell you want to pick, anybody, and then you go first with who's going to win? Go.
I mean, like Scorpia and Scareglow, because Scareglow is scary and Scorpia has those pincers and their tail.
Okay.
Okay, so he's going with Scorpion and Scareglow versus Huntara and Leech. Is who we are pitting against.
Also, that Leech looks like Donald Duck on steroids.
Huntara would win against Scorpia. As badass as Scorpia is, Huntara would win.
Absolutely.
She already kicked her ass.
Knockout.
She's already kicked her ass. So
yeah.
And Scareglow would win against Leech. So that's where it comes into.
But see, that's where I feel like if Scareglow were to defeat Leech, it comes down to Huntara and Scareglow. Huntara fears nobody.
Huntara.
Well, we don't know what her
Leech and
her fears.
Win.
Yeah, it's
Huntara's stone cold. She wouldn't give a shit.
She is, but what if there is a hidden fear? What if there is some fears she possibly has that Scareglow could bring out of her?
She's so.
She would be. I'm with Rebecca. I'm like, there may be a fear of like feeling weak or inferior, but that character has just got this stone cold mentality of like she could look fear and death in the eye and just give it the finger. I just it's not
you know, she brought fear out of He-Man, you know, so I don't know. I'm gonna go with Scorpia and Scareglow. I gotta pick them. That's gonna be my pick.
Scorpia is a badass, and so is Scareglow, but I think Huntara could take all of them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and what did you say? Dushin, did you say Scareglow and Scorpia too?
Yes, you remembered.
All right, it's 2-2, so that's
Nathan's man, I gotta be the fucking tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Don't feel pressure.
If anybody could fucking beat Scareglow, it's Huntara.
Yeah.
She doesn't give a shit.
It's Grace Jones. How the fuck do you beat Grace Jones?
Yes, but Scareglow glows green, which means he's radioactive.
So does her fucking lightsaber.
Scareglow glows green, which means he's radioactive.
He doesn't even believe what he's saying right now.
No, it just means Dushin shops at Super 7 a lot.
Please, Dushin, gotta stop. Don't. That could have just fucking threw our case down the toilet because Nathan's probably gonna go with the other team now. God damn it, Dushin. You fucked it.
By the time Huntara reaches finale, she's gonna have cancer.
I'll ask this: Do you think Leech would be capable of getting any sort of upper hand on Scareglow?
Oh, absolutely. As long as Scareglow is distracted by Huntara or his back, the minute Leech latches onto Scareglow's body, he's going to drain whatever strength and energy he's got. Even if it's temporary, it will be enough to weaken Scareglow.
He won't be able to grab him. He ain't gonna be able to get him.
Scareglow flies. Scareglow flies. Leech doesn't.
Not necessarily. I don't believe he flies.
But he does. He does. That is canon. He does fly.
How's he gonna fight them while he's flying though? Is he just gonna avoid them?
But he can fly around and shoot the fear into him. He can get that. He ain't gonna get touched.
Now Joe's just making up.
He's gonna have
He's gonna fly around them.
You guys are acting like Huntara can't attack anything in the air.
Trust me, he can't touch him. He ain't gonna touch him.
I guarantee you, Huntara and her people have already faced their fears and gotten over that shit because they're that badass of the people.
And they set booby traps for everything in any one. There's
exactly.
I'm sorry, but
he's scared
whether he
He-Man
flies
before.
or not.
most powerful man in the universe that you figure is all full of all that heroic.
He-Man's not as stone cold as Huntara. She seems like a woman who's already
He knows her
faced
secret
fears,
fears.
Grown up
and they
knowing
can't
nothing
put
but being a warrior.
that can't get the better of her.
No, he's got her secret fear. He knows it. He knows everybody's got a fear in their life.
She's
Everybody.
probably already faced, and it has no power over her now.
Let me ask this then. Because we're talking about Scareglow and the fear. What would Leech be afraid of?
Well, we don't know. That's what I mean. Everybody's just got something that he can bring out of anybody.
You and Dishhead got to tell us because you guys are the ones rooting for him.
Well, that's his ability. His ability is to scare people to death. That's his ability.
You guys are also forgetting too. These guys are created by Horde Science, like they are.
But still, everybody has fear, and his ability is to scare somebody to death.
Joe, I will say your argument's like your dick. It's limp right now. Okay, now understand.
No, you don't. Hey, you don't know that.
You
don't understand. Anybody can have fear. Everybody can. What we're gonna say? Every evil warrior doesn't have fear,
but that doesn't mean everybody lets it get the better of them.
But that's his powers to amplify their fear. That's his ability, so he can amplify that and terrorize them.
Is that what we're telling you?
He
could be a second.
I'm gonna mute everybody. All right. So what I'm gonna say is this: if the whole thing is based off of fear, who's to say? Yeah, Deuce, and I can't mute you. Who's to say though that it's not the Freddy Krueger effect? If you're not afraid of anything or afraid of him, then he has no power at all. So with that being said.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. We'll go ahead. And move.
Exactly.
Precisely.
All right.
Huntara won that round. No questions asked.
Yeah, she carried the team.
All right, Joe. Let's go ahead and give you next pick. Look, he's already rocking. Look at her. He's so pissed off.
Not to diss Leech, because Leech could absorb all of his fucking powers.
Damn right. I think they'd be a hell of a tag team. She's distracting whoever, and all Leech has to do is just get a hold of them, for just a little bit.
All right, Joe. Who do you want to pick next?
Wipe the tears first, Joe. Blow your nose.
Joe's like, I won't play anymore.
Oh, put the thing up! I can't see. God damn it! All right, let's see.
Let's pick something on the right side since we've gotten a couple on the.
Wait a second, ain't this my pick? Can't I pick something? Goddamn,
all right, all right, Joe. All right,
look,
Joe, go ahead.
This is my pick. Jesus Christ, I want Okay, is that Sorod and Rock-On? Is that Sorod? Because it's a smaller picture.
Stone Dar. Oh, excuse me, Rock-On. Yeah, I'm being stupid.
All right,
right
so
now.
yeah, all right, Sorod and Rock-On against two
bad. We're skipping those two.
Ooh.
Well, we can go in any. No, we can go in any order.
Yeah,
we
there's
want.
no order. It's just all over the place. It's the random of the Kumite.
Yeah. All right, so Sorod and who did we establish?
Well, here's against Too Bad and Calyx. Okay, well, for me now, like I said, yes, I do love Too Bad. Don't get me wrong. Calyx, we didn't get to see enough of him. I mean, obviously he got just blown to fucking rubble, so we didn't get to see what he does. But as for Rock-On,
I should tell you all you need to know. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we know Rock-On's abilities in store and almost to be impenetrable along with Stone Dar. We know what he can do. And Sorod, we can see the shit he can do. Yes, did he get killed at the end of the movie? Yeah, but he's still fucking badass. But I would go with Rock-On and Sorod to win that fight.
Too Bad and Calyx for me, because you got Too Bad's the evil strategist.
Too Bad is fucking he's gonna.
Yeah, but Calyx, like Jesus, we didn't see nothing out of him. He just got
you know what? Because I could see Too Bad deliberately using Calyx as fodder to distract them while he's coming up with his plan of taking out Rock-On from behind and putting it into to Sorod. I just.
You think he can beat them both at the same time?
Too Bad wins this round.
He's using Calyx to distract them. And while they're being, I just feel like they could, like I said,
that's a pretty good team up actually, because you have two rock guys against each other, and then two really clever fighters at each other.
Not to say that Sorod wouldn't be cunning as well, but I still think Too Bad is going to win that. His leadership and brain skills, I think, are going to what's pulled.
Well, that's the thing, though. I mean, you think about who could get the advantage in any situation now. Like just because you have two people that are like rocks or comets or something type. There's what's to say that Saurod just does not obliterate Calyx instantly, and then you have Saurod and Rockon against Too Bad, and Too Bad, as good as he is, he's not going to be able to take out two people at the same time.
Obliterate a Rockman though. Like I don't think.
Hey, he got blasted easily. Well, hey, it's a possibility.
He got
through
blasted.
The blaster through his mouth.
The blasting.
No, I'm saying he's got a blaster and he can blast through his mouth. So just knowing that combination, I can see him blasting Calyx almost instantly, and then you have 2 against 1. And I don't think, as bad as Too Bad is, he could take out 2 people at the same time.
Well, let me toss this out there. Febmon had said that according to the classic bios, Calyx is also a master strategist. So.
Yeah, we don't want to go by those fucking bios. Please
don't bring Joe, canon. It's canon, Joe.
Yeah, it's canon, all right. Put those fucking bios in canon and blast.
Joe, Nathan just checkmated you there.
So
yeah.
Tyler,
Joe, you did give a really good argument. I can't see Too Bad losing this one.
Me neither. I can't.
Against all those guys, like even if he was facing all those guys together, I feel like he could come up with something. I don't know.
I mean,
like,
if we're going,
Kantara, it's like a no-brainer for me.
Plus, too, if you and look, we know like all 5 of us and people are listening, like the mythology is all over the place. Even though Too Bad has been portrayed is just kind of a oafish brute. I love the idea. I think we all do, that they were bounty hunters merged together, which makes them intelligent, very formidable in combat. So if they're working together, now obviously anyone can sit there and say, if they start arguing like that's your argument. Like Joe and Deuce can say, well, they start not getting along, then Sora could jump behind them and pierce the back of their neck with his sparks or something like that. But I just think
he's not a vampire.
Yeah, but I'm like the whole spark thing. Like of course I did use that in my story one time. Never mind. Anyway, I just feel like they would be a lot more difficult to beat because they are very intelligent bounty hunters, and both of them working together with no choice. Kind of hard to beat that tag team.
Well, I disagree.
Oh, of course you do.
You see, Saurod has a flamethrower.
Is this going to just be like me and Tyler as a team, and Dushin and Joe as a team, and then Nathan being the tiebreaker?
I hope not.
Yeah.
I hope not.
I think it's how it's going to be.
I really
think that's what it'll be like.
I love Saurod, and I hate to see him lose, but like seeing Too Bad faced against any of those guys, I see him winning. So I don't see him losing at all in this fight.
But see, here's the thing. Too Bad will start arguing with himself. Saurod has a flamethrower, so Too Bad is toasted. Rockon can transform into a comet, and he can fly and bash into the stone
fucking
guy.
Pieces, obliterate him, and he's indestructible.
Absolutely.
That's true.
He's indestructible in his comet form.
Argument.
Yeah, but you guys are also acting like Calyx can fall apart just because he's rock. Like Hordak's
no, we're talking about hitting
They're
Too
both
Bad.
fucking rocks.
Just pitch. No, like I said, Rockon is indestructible in comet form, and if he blows right into fucking Too Bad, he would just disintegrate him.
Well, let me. Our comets themselves are not indestructible though. They can be blown up in outer space.
Rockon, though, remember his story. He's indestructible when he's in comet form. That is his powers. That is written. So what the hell could Too Bad do if he hit him? He's dead.
Especially after Too Bad gets fried.
I'm sorry, Rebecca.
They can't fight back.
This is just not.
They got a weak argument, Dushin. They can't do it. Go ahead, Nathan. What do you got?
Nathan, support us.
Okay, Nathan's gonna be the breaker again.
All of this is just you guys trying to entice me who to pick.
I won't be disappointed because if Saurod makes it further, I would be happy. But I don't think he would win against
Nathan. Do the right thing.
And Nathan, you won't be my best friend anymore if you make the wrong choice. Just letting you know. I mean, you can still do the podcast with, but no Christmas.
Trust me, Dushin, we're the odd ones out. There's no way nobody is going to side with us.
Well, Nathan, we believe in you.
I mean, you do bring up a good point about when Rockon is in the stone form becoming indestructible. So I guess the biggest thing going through this, if they do advance, is anyone going to get the jump on Rockon before he gets into that form? Is going to kind of be the argument going forward.
Yeah, but that's also assuming
we'll have to find out. We're not trying to influence you no more. It's all you. It's all you. We're not
going to
influence
stay
you no
in
more.
rock form the entire time.
It's all you, Nathan. We're not going to influence you no more. We're not swaying you.
They're throwing logic out the window. You know,
it's up to you to do the right thing.
It's you, Nathan. No more swaying from anybody.
Oh man. I mean,
it's a good fight, right?
Yeah. No, it is.
And this is why we're doing this, because of this kind of debating. This is what makes it fun.
Dude, I'm just imagining like these are actually happening, and it's so fucking cool.
I mean, we could get many comics with just these battles.
That is a really good like team up, by the way. You pick 2 rock guys and then Sauron and Too Bad. That would be so cool to see that.
Well, are you guys also forgetting too? You know, we have the whole point of this too is we got heroes and villains teaming up. Now, does it necessarily mean like they're not going to get disgruntled at some point? You know, like you could say it's Too Bad starts arguing stuff, but does it mean that Sauron is going to immediately go along with Rockon? Like the point is to work together, but at any point, your logic could be like, do you feel like they would still work together?
Yeah. But they wouldn't work together after the fights.
Well, after the fights, yeah, and the whole the put in here, and like it's like you can have like all.
You know Sauron would turn on him the minute
the moment they get the prize.
And you know an evil warrior would turn on a horde member too, and vice versa.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But Too Bad is too smart. Like I could see him coaching.
Well, like I said, they could still turn on each other. They both can turn on each other. That's the point. That's
I'm not ready to turn on you, Joe.
They can turn on each other for using logic.
And they can get fried. They can get fried, crispy.
Damn it! You know what? I think the next one, when I pick, I'm just going to give my answer first, so I'm not going to get a tiebreaker.
Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. Yeah.
It's hard, right? It is hard.
No, this is a very tough matchup.
And to be fair, Sora is a bounty hunter as well. So we do have bounty hunter versus bounty hunter, rock warrior versus rock warrior. So it is evenly matched. Like there's no disparaging that all 4 like. You know, obviously we didn't get to see Calix do that much, but still, like under the leadership of Too Bad, having a rock warrior would be a very formidable tag team. Whereas Sard is a very cunning character. Rockon is young, he's eager. There's a lot going into this melting pot of a fight here. So whatever our listeners are thinking, like this is a mishmash of personalities in this one particular fight here. So this really could go either way.
Exactly.
There's no wrong answer.
I won't be disappointed if the other guys won at all. Dushan and Joe gave really good arguments of why they could.
Oh, they didn't. I think I made theirs better.
Nah, you heard her, Nathan. So do the right thing.
I just can't see Too Bad losing, though.
I can.
There's certain people in this Kumite. I could see Too Bad possibly.
I'm sorry. I'm just I'm sorry.
Betrayal.
It's not like he wasn't swayed for fucking 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. How many times were you guys Nathan, do the right thing?
Sure, this is all your fault.
I kept telling everybody. I was like, now stop so he can make his own decision. Everybody kept doing a dig right at the end. I told everybody, don't say no more swaying.
To be fair though, Tyler did PayPal me $20 during this. So
there you go. That would make sense.
Corruption.
You have to do what you got to do. You know.
I'm gonna let's see. I'll do next pick, and we will do. Let's go with Ninjor and Voltac versus Entrapta and General Sunder.
Ninjor and Voltac winning that one.
I'm gonna go with Ninjor and Voltac as well. Boom! I'm not a tiebreaker.
I don't want to see General Saunders lose. He's one of my favorites.
I don't like. Yeah, he's good at what he does, but he's not Ninjor. You know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Ninjor. Like it's just like
This is where I hate it because I'm like I don't want to see my favorite characters lose. But yeah, I don't know. I think General Saunders could take on Ninjor.
All right.
I'm gonna go with General Saunders and Entrapta.
Dushan?
Hey, Ninjor and
well, is that Deucin reading the chat room? Sound like Joe over there all of a sudden.
General Saunders can take Ninjor.
Ninjor and Voltac.
Okay. Ninjor Voltac.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Good. That was an easy one. How about that?
Because Sandro is wearing that armor, he won't be so agile in combat.
He didn't always wear it though.
But yeah, but that was a civilian life, so he got soft.
All right, Rebecca.
Let's go with blast attack and many faces.
Against Geldor
and
Clawful.
Yeah.
She sounded like Deucin.
Yeah.
What do you pick? What did you say though? What'd you pick?
Geldor and Clawful and many faces and blast attack.
Okay, and
I'm gonna go with Clawful and
Geldor. Me too.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Clawful is cunning as hell. Like
looking badass, but yeah, they could beat him up.
But which blast attack is this?
Let's hope it ain't the fucking one that splits in half and is standing, fighting this side with one half, standing with that half. That fucking horrific thing.
See, with Joe, that's canon. You know, that's canon because it's the same issue with Scareglow flies.
Hey, I mean, you did the same thing. But anyways, I like the concussion bomb. I like the concussion bomb version, but
I do too.
Yeah, but Joe, then you have 2 against 1.
What?
In that case, when he blows up, you have 2 against 1.
But he can form back quick. He ain't doing the tap dancing thing where it's like the half with one leg and one arm and that one.
Can he form back?
What's that?
Per which continuity can he form back?
My action figure, damn it! I blow that fucker apart.
Joe just killed his logic there.
And I snap it back together.
If he can't,
there's a concussion bomb.
If he can't personal
Geldor would
fiction,
throw
in my version,
at him before he even gets close to him.
If he can't personal fiction, in my version, blast attack, when he splits apart, 1/2 becomes pure energy.
Okay.
Therefore, you get 3 against 2. And then clearly many faces and blast attack win.
Yeah, well, if we're going by that logic, then you should have voted for Too Bad and Calyx down here then.
I don't care for those 2. No. Therefore, I don't have my personal.
And even though I didn't see Geldor do shit in the mini comic, I still will pick Clawful and Geldor. That's who I'd pick. I'd like to think that Geldor can do. Is it
because Clawful reminds you of you because he looks like he's wearing cheap Halloween mask?
Shut up! No, it's just Clawful is badass. It's like that. I just picture him.
Badass.
Just look at Clash of Arms and his portrayal in the Formation series. So he's
yeah, but in Formation he doesn't look like he's wearing a cheap costume.
You and that.
No, but I still like the vintage Clawful though. Like I just think that's.
He looks like he has a bucket mask on.
No, that's how the Origins figure looks. He looks like a fucking Muppet.
No, so that's the original figure.
No, he doesn't.
All right, Tyler, you got next pick. We only got 3 more matchups here in the first.
Okay, this is going through. All right, we're going with Clamp Champion Rotar versus Tuscador and Mosquidor, and you don't have to ask me who I'm picking in this one.
Yeah, Clamp Champion wins this round. No question.
Fucking A.
Mosquito ain't gonna have a chance to suck on nobody as quick as the senses are of Clamp
Champ. Like Joe.
No, I'm saying as quick as the senses of Clamp Champ are. Stop that, goddammit! And of course, just looking at Rotar. God, I said Twistoid. Jesus Christ, I'm getting so pumped. But no, Rotar's so fucking bad. You can't touch him. He's not gonna get him. There's no way you can defeat Clamp Champ and Rotar. It's impossible.
I think Rotar would knock them both off their feet, like
Tuscador. But they did say what?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I predict them being one.
So rigged. So you have Tuscador. Tuscador has those huge tusks of his. So the rotating little guy, he can't approach him. You keep him at distance with those tusks. And Mosquito will screw that Clamp Champ guy and those two.
That Clamp Champ guy. Who the hell are you?
No, see, I see Clamp Champ taking his clamp and just like breaking Tuscador's tusk.
Clamp Champ could take both
just latching them together. I mean, just like bending them together, like to where they're almost immobile.
Yeah, but that's assuming that Mosquito would let Clamchep do that. But,
yeah, but that's Rotar comes up behind Mosquito, knocks him off
Rotar's
his
so
feet.
fucking fast. Yeah, Jesus.
No,
he's
you
been
forget
right through-
that Tuskador is holding Rotor in place with his tusks.
How the
So
hell can he do that?
shit.
He'd get spun to shit. There ain't
Because
no
they're
way. No.
huge.
He's got his.
They're
He's
huge.
not going to be able to hold him in place.
They're huge. Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Look at that.
Exactly. That's what Rotor said.
Well, I mean, Deucin, thank you for contributing your vote, but it's 4-1. So Clamchamp and Rotar move on.
For shame.
All right, Joe. Who do you want to pick here for who we got?
Can I just make this quick and say Cyclone and Roboto beat Spycore and Multibot?
Exactly.
Me too. Me too.
That's kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah.
They're easily going to beat, just because
Yeah.
the Cyclone alone, they're going to be easily one of the runner-ups up.
We kind of had to have one of the jobber.
Yeah.
Well,
But
and it's
Dushin,
not
wait,
to take it-
what would Dushin have to say anyways? What would you have to say? Would you agree with us or would you...
I would say that I didn't get to pick any.
But you're picking next. You did pick. You picked in the first
There's
round.
one
You're coming
more.
back.
Picked once, and you're getting again to pick. You're picking twice now.
No, I didn't pick twice. This is my second time in the second.
No,
this
you-
is my first.
I'm
No,
pretty
we
sure
all
you
have one
did.
in each round.
Yeah, we've all had one so far.
Yeah, and now you're going
and I'm
next.
going back around.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Joe already picked one.
He
No,
did. I did.
no.
I
Yeah,
did.
yeah, Tyler already picked one as well. They've both
Yeah.
picked twice.
We've
and
all
then-
picked one.
Yeah.
So you got the obvious. Well, there's only
Well,
one pick after
who are
this.
you going to
Wait,
pick in this
who's
fight?
picking?
There's this one, and then there's Seahawk. Strong arm and
Who's picking now?
Well, I mean,
Well, you
we
are, but
have-
what did you?
So, all right, we're not discussing this further. We're just moving Roboto. and
There, boom!
Cyclone.
Just give him the fuck out. All right, go ahead, Dushin. You're first on the next pick, and you know what?
Well,
go
yeah,
ahead.
we will give our picks on the first round, and then we will give Deucin the first pick here in the second round of matchups. So
Obviously, strong arm and Seahawk.
Strong Arm and Seahawk are winning this one for me.
Yes, because the strong arm
Absolutely.
has a huge, massive robotic arm. He's gonna pulverize Tondar, and Seahawk has a lightsaber, so there goes that neck.
yes, he has his father's lightsaber. Who
Absolutely.
shit.
And that power punch, thunder punch ring.
He
Joe,
does have that
Yeah.
ring.
Yep.
Joe, you got anything to say about this matchup?
No, I mean what everybody said made
Don't
pretty much
just screw
fucking
me
sense.
over.
Don't you fucking do it. All right, well there we go. Advance them, and then you get the first pick in this next round, Dushin. Go ahead.
Ah, fuck.
Which to choose? Ninja, Voltak, and Clamchem guy, and Rotor.
Clamchamp guy.
You keep saying the clam champ guy. All right, who do you pick
Because
and why?
Because Ren isn't here, so someone has to do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just being like, yeah, that guy.
Clam Champ and Rotar.
Yeah. Me too.
Dushin?
It would be quite the battle though, because Voltac
I-
can fly a lot, so Rotar's going to have limited attack ability in this fight. But yeah, I still
Well,
say
see,
Plus,
here's the
Tyler,
thing.
wouldn't it be cool to see Ninja and Clam Champ fighting?
absolutely.
That'd be
It's almost
awesome.
like Tyler wrote a story.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it's,
you know,
it's almost like a song. It's like
Yeah,
poetry, right?
yeah.
Well, see,
She knows. She knows. She's went to the school
Oh,
with George
Dushin's been
Lucas.
trying to say his point, and he hasn't got it out. Go ahead, Dushin.
Sorry, Deucin. Now you know how the rest of us feel.
show me the Kumite. I can't see.
Joe, do me.
So Voltak would pick up the cripple
the little guy?
and he would throw him into an abyss, and Ninja and Clamchamp then would fight, and Ninja is a ninja, so he's more skilled than Clamchamp, even though Clamchamp is heavily armed. But yeah, so Ninja and
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Joe's like, you ever see
Clam Champ?
Scanners?
Yeah, Clam Champ has already defeated Ninjor. He's ready. He's got super senses. He's ready. Ninjor can't sneak up on
when
Clam
did
Champ.
he defeat him? When did he defeat him?
Well,
Tyler
I'm saying,
Story?
remember, you remember the he
Oh,
shot the arrow?
What
He
was
caught the
that?
arrow?
What was that? What was that?
Tyler's story.
What arrow?
Don't you remember when he shot an arrow and he called him and boom, he snapped that. Search for Keldor. He
What?
can't sneak up on him.
What?
When
God
was that?
Damn it!
Wait,
Piss off!
is that the same comic that
He can't
implies
even
that
say it with a straight
the
face, Joe.
Skeletor is Prince Adam's uncle? That you want to count in?
So Clam Champ and Rotar.
Is that what we're going to use for our kryptonite? So we're going to pick the one candidate someone else doesn't like. I know what he's doing here with that. Yeah.
Okay. Fuck, Nathan, is it you?
Nathan's turn.
Let's go with Karate and Buzz off against Huntara and Leech.
God.
I still think Huntara will win.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Huntara and Leech.
To see her against Karate, but
oh my God, yes. That's gonna be the battle of the century right there. It's like watching Clam Champ and Ninja fight. Like,
Huntara for me.
Yeah, I got to go with Huntara and Leech on that one. I just feel like Huntara is gonna edge out Karate.
Huntara would win the fight herself alone. Leech doesn't have to do anything. Like
Probably.
you have a karate guy whose name means to fuck in my language, and you have Bazov who's still cosmic.
Wait, say that again?
So, Deuce, you like to karate a lot?
What did he say?
Oh,
What?
Deuce, go karate yourself.
Karate, or with different accent, karate means to fuck in my language.
That's awesome, actually.
Karate.
Yeah.
Is that what you say, Deuce? Like when you're pissed off about something, like when you see that, oh great, another origin, karate.
No, I say shit.
Oh, okay. How do you say shit in your language?
Sranje.
Sonya?
Sonya?
Sranje.
Saranye.
Sranje. R. There's R.
Sranje.
Yes, you got it, Joe.
Thank you.
So we're going with Huntara and Leech to move on here. I'm guessing Joe, because Joe didn't really give a pick.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is it? Is it Rebecca's?
Yep.
Let's go with Strong Arm, Seahawk, Geldor, and Clamp Champ.
Or you mean
Clawful?
Sorry, I mean Clawful, my bad. Clawful. My turn to be stupid.
Oh. And who do you pick?
Strong Arm and Seahawk.
Ooh.
I'm going to go with Clawful and Geldor on this one.
But Clawful can't even wipe himself. How
If you look at
this fight?
2000X canon, probably could wipe his own ass.
In vintage too, because look at the figure. Look at the original figure.
Oh, you can't look at the size of that claw. He'll be able to wipe his ass with one wipe. I mean, he'll get in there good and just,
He can't even grab the toilet paper properly.
He doesn't need to. He takes that big ass claw and just cleans it right out.
Like a Sears catalog.
Absolutely.
Joe, remember that recording that I sent you? Like that guy in a store that got caught shoplifting?
Jesus, I don't even know what the fuck you were showing me. He shows me this thing, and I was like, I don't understand what you're... He's laughing because I was like, I don't understand what's going on. And then when he told me what happened, I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm not going to watch that video. Okay, I'm just going to give you the premise of what I seen. He said, I'm going to send you a video. So you seen this guy that is getting, like, taken out of a store for maybe... Look at him laughing, trying to rob it. And suddenly... everybody runs from him and he runs away, and I'm like, I don't fucking get it. What the hell happened? I watched it 3 times. I didn't get it. And I said, Dushin, what am I looking at? And he was like, if you look closely, I guess the guy that was getting taken out stuck his hand on his pants and put shit all over his face. And everybody ran. I was like, what? I'm like, I want to watch it now. It was so quick. I didn't get it. I was like, what is he running for? Where do you find this shit? Literally.
On Twitter.
That sounds like something Joe would do in a store. He probably has.
That's why I showed him.
Thanks.
Man, this is actually kind of a tough matchup because you're taking into account the saber sword that Seahawk has too. I feel like that would that would do quite a bit within this fight. So, Joe, who do you have?
This one is tricky. I mean, again, like I said, I'd like to think, obviously, for Geldor to be, looked upon how he was, you figure he must be a great warrior. Even though we didn't see him do anything in his mini comic, still you figure he's got to be a great warrior. We know Clawful is. Strong arm, that is one hell of a fucking strong arm, no pun intended. And Seahawk, he does have a saber and he does have that ring and he has the ability to fight, but god damn it, this one's like I want to go with Geldor and Clawful just because I just don't. Okay, look at this. You have two people that you could say are limited with a big one-arm gimmick. But then you got hand-to-hand with Geldor and Seahawk, and we've seen Seahawk do more compared to Geldor. We know Seahawk's abilities, and he does have more stuff he could. God damn it, and that lightsaber. I guess, I might now say Strong Arm and Seahawk seem like they might have an advantage.
I will say this. If it heads in this direction, we're talking about Stone Swords versus Seahawk's lightsaber. And Huntara and Seahawk, like
if we get there,
I'm just saying if we go that route. So I'm like, I'm just saying, like,
who? I'm gonna go Seahawk and Strong Arm. I'm gonna say Seahawk and Strong Arm.
And Deucen agrees with that. Tyler, you say Clawful.
I went Clawful and Geldor, and I think Rebecca went with Strong Arm and Seahawk.
No, I already said Seahawk and Strong.
So
then they advance.
Yeah, so that's already.
Well, what was Nathan? Just out of curiosity, I'm just curious if Nathan like.
I think overall I would probably go with Strong Arm and Seahawk.
Okay, all right.
Completely understandable, guys.
All right, let me move this.
Look at this epic matchup already here, heading into the final four here. Like this is gonna be epic. Oh my god!
Too bad in Calyx versus Roboto and Cyclone.
Cyclone or Roboto.
Yeah,
it's gonna be really fucking hard to beat Cyclone.
Yeah,
this is gonna be a fucking crazy shit-tastic final four matchup here. Oh Jesus Christ, this is gonna be. Oh god damn it!
Give my vote. This is rigged.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter anymore when it's kind of like four people have already been
this
like, yeah, okay.
I feel like I can kind of find. I see almost definitely on one side. I know who's going to win. The other side, I'm
about my constitutional rights.
Well, Deucen, what would you have said about that last fight then?
I would have said Cyclone and Roboto.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, I'm glad.
Well, go ahead. You have the honor, Deucen, to start off. Go ahead, pick one of the final two matchups here between these four.
Strong Arm Seahawk versus Clamchamp guy and this twerp.
Twerk. And who do you pick and why?
Well, you see, Strong Arm has a big, massive arm, and he would beat the shit out of Clamchamp. And Seahawk has a lightsaber, so he would cut. I can't even say that he would cut this guy in half because he's already cut in half.
That's goddamn good. I like
That's
that.
Pretty good, yeah.
That is.
But yeah, Strong Arm and Seahawk would win.
Clamchamp and Rotar are going to win this one.
All right. Well, why do you say that?
I think experience and more expertise in hand, even though Strong Arm clearly is a hand-to-hand combat warrior, and Seahawk is a pirate, so he is good at fighting himself. But I just Rotar is a battle-torn veteran of combat. Clamchamp is with his heightened senses alone, along with the weapons that are to me have always been an extension of his strengths, and even without the clamps, he's very formidable physically. So you got that with enhanced senses of sight, hearing there. And just being able to detect, like if he's been attacked from behind, he could hear, the metal coming down, like the cracking, the metal creaking, and like Strong Arm, he was coming down to attack. So I just feel like he's going to be a lot more harder to take down, even with Seahawk's expertise and the strength and just brutality of Strong Arm. And then Rotar, you could be like Deuce and dismiss him very quickly, which would works to his advantage. If you're going to dismiss this guy because he's small, all he's got to do is he gets spinning around like he could have Strong Arm because I always kind of took like Strong Arms almost looked like it grew in strength, even though that's just the way it's drawn in She Demon and Phantos. But he use that the excessive weight on this side here to throw Strong Arm off balance. Like all he's got to do is just start spinning around him and just trying to smash like whack-a-mole here and just throw him off balance.
But Strong Arm can hit the ground and cause a tremor,
which. I can't argue that part too.
I'll give that to him. That's actually a good point. Kind of, yeah.
But I mean, if
Right.
Rotar gets going, Seahawk could easily be taken off of his feet.
Oh, very much so.
Very quick,
way
very
easier
quickly.
than strong arm, of course. So
Yeah.
if the sword goes flying too, Seahawk's already down something that has gotten him to this point to begin with.
Also, how long do Rotor's batteries last?
Well, he doesn't run on batteries.
Well, how are his cybernetics powered?
He works on gyro technology there. There are no batteries.
He has to produce energy, otherwise it wouldn't
It's
work.
all natural.
What? It runs on farts?
Yeah, just like Joe.
I mean, that's true, but look at him. Can
That's
he
true,
win a
Jesus.
fight?
Well, he's all natural. No, he can't fight, but he's all natural, though. He can run all day bullshitting, farting all day, so.
Well,
Are you sure he's all natural? Because look how pale he is.
It's natural pale.
Oh.
Like
did it.
corpse.
So Deucen,
He
you're
absorbs the sun.
you're picking strong arm and Seahawk, correct?
Yes, the most logical choice.
And Newt and Tyler have picked Clamp Champ and Rotar.
I haven't picked yet.
Okay.
I haven't picked yet.
Well, who do you pick?
But yeah, I hate to see Seahawk go, but yeah, I can't see them defeating those two. They're too powerful a team.
And Joe?
I mean, Clamp Champ alone could take out.
Clamp Champ and Rotar. I can kind of see what might want to be happening in the next round, but I don't know. You got to admit, the next fight that's going to be coming up is going to be interesting.
I still say Huntara could beat Cyclone.
You have
She'd get one sword in Roboto and one sword in Cyclone, and then they're done.
That it's like just really quick. That's it. It's over.
Yeah,
I
could go home. She wipes her hands.
How cool.
Going back.
But look how goddamn first you have a flying advantage and super wind of a tornado in Cyclone.
Is he a tornado all the time though?
Hey, he could do that shit nonstop. He could fly her right into the fucking air and turn her into a goddamn shredded beast.
Tornado until she gets up to him and stab him.
Hold up,
Joe, what kind of winds can Cyclone produce?
Hey, cyclonic winds and tornadoes. This guy's Cyclone.
Can he be like a Stinkor and take out the enemy that way?
Listen, you shithead. Anyways, then we get to Roboto. That's a fucking one-man army. Now, when him blasting with all his fucking abilities, it's like, Jesus Christ. And I mean, don't get me wrong.
Joe,
I know Huntara.
But wait. Is that Roboto from the mini comics that has a chocolate for heart?
God damn, you stop that chocolate heart shit.
The way he said it, chocolate for heart.
So anyways, I know that Huntara is bad.
Chocolate for a heart.
So anyways, I know Huntara is a badass warrior, but goddamn, I mean, the combination of Roboto and Cyclone to me is, I think it's too much. I think it would win that fight. It's not that not saying they wouldn't be able to put up a good fight with Huntara and Leech, but I am going Roboto and Cyclone.
But Joe,
Leech gets his hands on the Cyclone and he's done.
Joe, what if they
go play with your Mondo figures? No.
Joe. What if they sound like information? Would you then vote for them?
What? What the fuck are you rambling? Are you trying to hurt my brain? You know how wired I am. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
What if they sound like information? Would you still vote for them?
Oh, their voice. Oh, shut up. I know we have some bad voices. And God damn it. Shut up, Dushin. So that's my pick. What did you say,
now
Nathan?
I implanted you the idea that they're annoying, so you can't vote for them.
You're annoying.
Tyler,
look, he's so excited that his camera froze again.
Did it? For fuck's sake!
Who do you have?
Oh my god! I knew I had this gut feeling it was going to come down to like these two against these two. Oh my god! You know, whoever wins this though, it's not going to be easy trying to pick a winner. It's just not.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
And to think I could have just pitted these guys against each other in the first round.
Yeah, and we'd still be sitting here talking about it. Like we would, we'd still be stuck on the first round.
If only you have voted for Beastman and Stratus, none of this would have happened.
Yeah, good setup though, Nathan. Good setup,
I don't think they would have gotten as far as they did, though. Or as far as.
And now look at it.
Well, we have to think about this. Because when it comes to Roboto, I mean,
you can't drain Roboto's power.
Can't drain
He's a
Roboto.
machine. Leech, it drains organic power. He cannot stop Roboto. Like,
so
at least with his power, it's going to have brute strength.
Is Leech going to be able to get a hold of Cyclone at all?
Fuck no! He ain't gonna be able to suck him. He is gonna go so fast. The way he spins, there is no way he'll get his hands on him.
You're sucking.
If he's a tornado all the time.
Yeah, he can do that. Go get Merman or something. Go look at that for a bit.
But also, Huntara could have traps set up as well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's got little devices, little explosives that she can throw people off balance. That's what I'm saying. This is not just a cut and dry fight here. It's not. There's so much more to take in. She's. I mean, we know she's skilled with her stun sword. She's like Batman. She's a female Batman. She carries.
Yes, but
Cyclone would be doing his thing, and she'd be like he'd be looking for her, and she'd be up on a mountain, and she'd tackle him.
But he
does have his radar system right there, so she can't hide too well because
But here's the thing: Roboto can aim precisely because he's a robot.
That's another good point too.
You've seen RoboCop?
Yeah.
It works. Canon.
You shoot Leech in the balls.
RoboCop never seen it.
It could happen.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
All right, so we've got one for Huntara and Leech, one for Cyclone Roboto, and so Deuce and me and Nathan have yet to cast our vote, right?
Yes.
Cyclone and Roboto.
Okay.
Okay. Oh man. All right, Nathan.
Get ready, Nathan's either going to be the tiebreaker or make Tyler become the tiebreaker. We're going to find out
Joe,
here.
Who did you vote for? Joe, who did you vote
is Cyclone too OP for this then?
No, because if no, we won't say nothing. I'm not going to say nothing in advance. You'll see. I won't say nothing.
I mean, it would be really foolish to vote against them. Like,
yeah,
I'm foolish. Roboto and Cyclone have to win. It's only rational.
Let Tyler pick. Dushin.
What was that? What'd you say, Rebecca? Too that you were just.
I said I think Huntara could get the better of both of them.
Okay.
Precise aiming.
Shh. Let Tyler pick.
Powerful hurricane winds.
God damn it!
I'm gonna have to go with Cyclone Roboto.
Okay, then they advance.
Yeah. So Rebecca, is it rigged, Rebecca?
No, it's fine.
Now we got the final.
Therefore rigged.
Here we go. This is for the tag team championship. Here we go.
Oh my God,
Nathan! You know what? You haven't.
Well, I mean, look at this. You have two characters that spin and rotate.
Exactly.
So, Rotar could probably handle anything that Cyclone's going to dish out here.
They can counter each other. You're right. They can counter vacuum each other. Mm-hmm. That would create them to almost come to a freeze at some point. That would be interesting. Then you have the hand-to-hand combat, also the skill and the sensing abilities of Clamp Champ, but you have Roboto where it's something you can't sense a robot. This is different now. This is a different type of.
You can hear the sounds of Roboto approaching though. Like any sneak attack,
Joe, why
do you speak as if Clamp Champ has ESP?
Listen,
you keep saying he can sense it.
He can sense it, but now you got some blasts from Roboto, which would be faster. This is an interesting fight, though. Goddamn, I don't know. I'm gonna go get some water because this one's got me thinking. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go touch yourself.
This one's tough.
So no one has given out their official like Rebecca.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, you have auto aim again, like precise aiming. So those two guys over there, they're dead.
Well, the way I'm thinking about it is, okay, Rotar versus Cyclone. Okay, which one of those two would win? And then between Roboto and Clamp Champ, which one of those two would win? And then who would win after that? So I think Clamp Champ could take out Roboto.
permitting, like he avoids blasts, and if he were to use that, he's got 2 power pinches. If he puts the small
he's
one
one
around
of the
Robato's
greatest
neck,
warriors on Eternia, so he could, I think.
And Roboto he's a walking tank essentially. I mean, the guy walks right through. I mean, he is like RoboCop. He can just burst right through walls. So it's not going to be just beating up a horde trooper and smash him and throw him off.
And also he has super strength, so he can break free from Clamchamp's grip.
But he is also still just a robot.
Yeah,
which makes him superior.
Not necessarily.
Get him wet. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, he is a machine. Water and machines don't mix, so.
Well, logically, because he's a war machine, he's built for every terrain, and therefore he's waterproof.
Well, yeah, I can't see Man-at-Arms making any machine that would just fall apart, like especially someone like Roboto. So yeah, good point on that.
But I can't see Man-at-Arms being so careless as to make a machine that wouldn't have some kind of weakness, and Clamchamp would probably know about that. So,
but it wouldn't be in the interest of the kingdom to have a weakness, to have a defense robot with a weakness.
Well, but if anyone were to find out what the weakness was, much like in the Battle of Roboto, when they find out that he has a heart that can be pulled out and controlled, which is caused, then the sorceress puts a spell on him, that way he can't be taken over. He can kind of think freely there. But because if that's the case, then
but then you invoke the chocolate heart, and
the chocolate heart's gone though. There's no more chocolate heart.
So he's useless then.
No, he's not. He thinks for himself.
How? Without the chocolate, how can he think?
He's a master strategist.
I think you're getting Roboto confused with Joe Amato. Joe can't think without talking.
Everyone is a strategist.
Well, remember how he was first, trained like a master, at chess and thinking and battle strategy and plans and everything like that. And now
what
you have him
is
as a
chess
warrior?
doing on Eternia?
Shut up! There's chess in fucking Star Wars.
Much like in Colossal Awakes.
There's a holographic circular chess in Star Wars.
It's called the holodeck, or the the Diedrich table, not chess.
See, so there's versions of chess in every fucking world. You have to think. You have to be able to think. God damn it! Has anybody picked any fucking thing yet?
No, I don't think anybody's picked yet.
I think in terms of I think we can all agree, whether you agree with this. I think Clamchamp has the most intelligence for combat. Cyclone has probably the biggest advantage physically because of what he can do, and he's got a built-in radar detection system there. It does make Roboto and Cyclone almost impossible to beat because you've got 2 machines essentially, with the radar detection system and Roboto being a combative robot can pick up. I mean, but I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. As I'm talking, I'm like, God, I can't pick a clear cut winner here.
His head is going to explode.
Yeah.
It's like having 4 kids. You got to pick a favorite. No, it's like gotta pick some favorites. God damn.
I'll just pay child support for both.
So who are you paying child support for, Tyler?
Hey, wouldn't he need to pay child support for the losers?
I'm gonna go for a Clamchamp and Rotar.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna do the same thing. Clamchamp and Rotar.
Oh man. All right, Joe. Who do you have?
Roboto and Cyclone.
Oh boy.
Roboto and Cyclone. Yes.
God damn it.
That's it. Here's
this was not planned, people. This is not planned at all here. This
God
is all,
damn it.
This is
and now remember, we're not swaying Nathan. Let Nathan use his.
I think we all did a great job of because we all love these characters here. Like it's just who we think. So I think everybody, all of us, have brought wonderful ideas that this character would do this character would do this one couldn't. I think we've all done a great job of building up all these guys. So Deucin and Joe have as much reason to win as much as me and Rebecca. So it's just this is fun. Like honestly, whoever wins, there are no losers because I'm sorry. Like we have defended these characters through all these fights here. So we've built these guys up so fucking good. So it's
yeah, but you didn't have to fucking tie break like 5 times.
Okay, so Rotar and
my PayPal's open, by the way. If anyone wants to send me some extra cash.
Rotar and Cyclone can like stop
Well,
one
no.
another's powers, basically. So how powerful are they without their powers?
I mean,
we'll see what Nathan
Well,
says.
well,
Nathan,
Roboto
I
is,
can't PayPal you nothing because I ain't got no money, so I guess I won't be able to sway a vote. So no fucking PayPal money for me, Nathan.
you could send him a hooker.
Jesus Christ. No, go ahead, Nathan. Use your logic.
When it comes to we kind of talked about this earlier a little bit. When it comes to Clamps, his devices here, Tyler made a point that he could grab Roboto, but then I want to say Deucin said that Roboto was more than capable of breaking free of those easily.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if that were the case, if they were fighting, even though Clamp Champ is a very fantastic, great warrior, is he going to be able to take down Roboto or even Cyclone in just regular hand-to-hand combat?
Well, it's all you. It's all you.
If we're talking straight hand-to-hand, then Cyclone's not using tornado abilities.
True.
If we're talking hand-to-hand, you're going no powers.
Well, I'm saying hand-to-hand because Rebecca had mentioned, if Rotar and Cyclone almost cancel each other out with their abilities, then it kind of boils down. Like they both use those at the beginning, and then once that's sort of exhausted, then it's kind of everybody using hand-to-hand.
And being that Clamp Champ is the bodyguard of King Randor, he's going to be in the know on everything for the most part. So
that's what I mean. He's going to know Roboto's weakness.
If Man-at-Arms, because I feel like only in just what Deuce was saying, Chocolate Heart, it's that Man-at-Arms would build him because if something were to go wrong with Roboto, you need to have a reason to dismantle him and
the Horde
rebuild
took over
him
or something.
Or
that
something.
He would need to have an off button or something. You know?
It's just it just makes sense that you would need to make something, or just like Horde making the Horde troopers. Like, there is going to be a weakness, but I would think Clamp Champ would probably be aware if Roboto had a weakness, he would know what it was.
He might not have a weakness. The safety switch could be in like a central computer at Eternus. So they can wirelessly shut him down if he goes wrong. So
which would make sense, to have a master control back at the palace, for various other characters that are there monitoring it. Roboto's gone off the deep end up in Arcadia or something like that. He wouldn't want to
install that switch physically on him in case.
No, because that would make him too easy. Yeah, it'd be too easy to obtain. But if there is anything on the neck, on the back or the shoulder that is linked to like a disc or if there's anything that is linked to the wireless hookup that he's connected to back at the Royal Palace, Clamp Champ would know what part of the body stores, that part.
Well, it doesn't work that way.
I'm just saying.
If you receive a signal and his system was just shut down.
I'm saying, where is the signal stored though? Like there's
signal
a device.
Travels through air. The antenna is within the antenna that receives the signal is
okay.
Within
But if it's in like the like in the chest cavity, like where the gears are at, like if he starts working away,
it's like if you say you hit your smartphone, you're not going to switch off your Wi-Fi.
No, but if you start, like on a smartphone, like right in here. I mean, you put anything in here to fuck around with.
Buttons, yeah.
I mean, you are going to do some damage to it internally, are you not?
Yeah, that's true.
But I can.
Yeah, but he's heavily armored for battle.
Well, I agree. All I'm saying is that Clamp Champ would know where there would be where it's located. Now, I'm not saying it would be easy to do it, and it doesn't mean that Clamp Champ would be successful at it. I'm just saying that being in the know, in the inner circle of the royal palace and the royal family, of being kind of having to know the ins and outs, like the secrets and things like that, I think he would have a pretty good idea of where that part in Roboto would be stored.
But what if he doesn't have clearance to know that?
But
yes,
because it would be a top secret.
Can I say something, please?
You shut up.
Oh God.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
No, because I kept trying to But anyways, it's like a fail-safe almost remote. And I see what Dushin is saying. Like, just imagine if the fail-safe or remote shut-off switch is something internally where it cannot be penetrated. Because think of this. Why would Man-at-Arms create something that possibly, like you said, let's say Clamp Champ knew a spot, but what if Roboto was in battle and an enemy by accident hit him there and shut him down? I don't think Man-at-Arms would create it in that way to have it to where he could accidentally get shut down.
Well,
it has
not
to
like
be
that.
remote. Hold on. It has to be remotely, meaning it would be behind indestructible parts of him that no matter where he would get hit, he can't get shut down. He can only get shut down by a fail-safe remote switch back at the palace. That's the only way you could incapacitate him.
Exactly.
And I know exactly what you mean.
I think it would be a great battle, and you know, I'm gonna have to go with Roboto and Cyclone
the winners
to win this. This is actually Cyclone's second victory. He won the Heroic Warrior.
He did. Cyclone is kind of bad.
I feel like
he's a bit OP for this.
Yeah, going forward, I think we'll have to retire Cyclone from contention. But I will say that even though they did win this, like they're gonna be, they got the shit kicked out of them for sure.
It would be.
It was not like a clean cut. I mean, Cyclone's my favorite heroic warrior anyway, so it was a win-win for me. But this is not something that they walk like. Roboto's going to have all this, you know, there's going to be some parts and wires exposed for sure, and Cyclone's probably going to have some damage to his radar dish, and his shield's going to be beat to shit. So. But this is a win for everybody.
There we go.
That was fun. We like that.
It's over.
That was pretty good. Jeez, I feel like I just got in a fight myself. That was exhausting. If you guys have any questions for us in the chat for anything,
I'll be right back.
Put it right now. Put it right now. Give us some questions. God, anybody got an inhaler? Son of a bitch.
I do like doing those a lot. So
yeah, that was awesome.
I definitely like having the randomized thing, and I think maybe going forward, we can just probably take all of these people again, do another individual based one, but then I'll just roll the tumbler and we'll just draw the random names, and it won't be specific how we had with the others, where it's like heroic warriors, evil warriors. This could just be a mismatch of like
I think on the next time we do it, we should have people that we haven't used yet for the next big tag team elimination, and then eventually all of those can get mixed and matched together. Those winners, yeah,
absolutely. But Cyclone will be retired after this. For sure.
Okay.
I always thought he was a little too OP for this.
Oh yeah.
Unless he's going up against like He-Man or She-Ra.
Yeah.
Like superpowers, you know.
And
when Huntara got knocked out, Rebecca was like, "Fuck this tournament." She was
she could have kicked everyone's ass. Except maybe I think Clamp Champ was the only one that could probably stand up against her, in my opinion.
Stratos.
Okay. We all know Stratos.
Yeah, I'll wait for Tyler to get back, and I saved something from earlier that I'll ask too, and we already have a couple down here. Programming note too: next week, Christmas Eve. I don't know how many of us will be here in total.
I'll be available,
but we will be doing Brave Star, the Tex-X episode.
Ooh, cool!
Yeah, it's kind of like a Christmas Carol-esque.
Yeah, I seen that one. That's awesome.
Yeah, so we'll be doing that for Christmas Eve. So come hang out with us to do that.
Nice.
And then,
I seen that too. I seen that too. Yeah.
And then for New Year's Eve, it's going to be between two things, depending on Tyler's availability. I don't think Tyler will be here, so I think what we're going to do, since we haven't done one in a while, UK story. We'll pick that back up.
Okay.
We'll do that on New Year's Eve.
All right.
I'll go ahead and just ask one of these.
Get some.
Since we're waiting on Tyler. This comes from The Rod. Favorite 80s Christmas specials?
Mm.
The Garfield one came out in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
Or was that in the 90s? I like the Garfield.
No, that was the 80s.
Yeah, I like the 80s. Garfield quite a bit.
Oh, that's weird.
I'm stumped. I'm not sure. Like, could it be any cartoon or
any
special, like
Yeah, there you go, Tyler.
I did really like that Brave Star episode with
Texas Horrible Night.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
that was pretty good.
That was good.
Favorite 80s
Yeah,
Christmas
I'm stumped.
specials.
That's the only one I can think of that I liked.
I said
I know
Garfield.
there's more.
Oh, Garfield's Christmas, Will Vinton's Claymation Christmas. Oh my God, that was. I have those on a VHS my mom taped for me in 1987, along with Charlie Brown, Frosty, and the Grinch.
I enjoyed the
Yeah,
Grinch.
yeah. If we're talking strictly 80s, though, like I know there were so many 80s cartoons that did like a Christmas special of some kind, but yeah, I'd probably have to go with the Garfield and Will Vinton.
Yeah.
That's probably be my two go-tos. That were strictly 80s based.
Yeah.
Well,
let's kind of open that up too, like all-time ones.
All-time ones. I mean, pretty much. I mean, those that I just named because I'm a big fan of the original Frosty and Charlie Brown. Grinch, I like, but it was never like a favorite of mine. That Texas Horrible Night. Like I love A Christmas Carol because I'm a big fan of that story, Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol. So I like any kind of take on that. I know Nathan was like a big fan of Mickey's Christmas Carol. Like, I know that was like
actually.
That's one I really enjoyed.
I cry every time I watch it.
Yeah.
But Tyler, have you ever seen Cosmic Christmas?
Cosmic Christmas? Never heard of it.
Well, how about we watch that after Brave Star episode? It's also half an hour.
Okay.
I always like the Married with Children Christmas special.
Oh, it's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, the one, remember, where Santa fell to his death in the backyard. They got all the certificates. They're trying to make sure the kids don't know Santa's dead. Al goes out there and is imitating Santa Claus. It's just, I fucking love that. They're just in there eating their pizza.
They killed Santa. Your favorite special is the one where they kill Santa.
No, I'm just saying it was a funny episode. It's just, we're talking 80s shit, and yeah.
Did you tell that to Santa?
No, I didn't, but I always liked that episode of Married with Children.
Yeah, so he's like, yeah, this is my favorite episode, and you're next.
Yeah.
It's going to be real.
JSP said here G.I. Joe had a Christmas episode.
They did.
It was 4 days before Christmas where Lady J went to the castle in Scotland. Didn't we
cover Cobra Claus is coming to town.
Oh, yeah, she's walking around in the little nightie.
Yeah. Great episode, which I still want us to go back and talk some more G.I. Joe, regardless of Joe's lack of, effort.
Here's a question from Philippe. Did you guys like the Miami Vice movie with Colin Farrell?
Yeah,
I've still yet to see it. Actually,
it's just a theatrical version of Smuggler's Blues, just not done as good.
And speaking of Miami Vice, I did get this message from one James E. Talk. He said he was running 6 minutes behind and watching our show, but he loves Miami Vice. He was even paid to work on the UK DVDs back in the mid 2000s.
Oh my God!
If we ever do a Miami Vice centric episode of a Now for Something Different, I would love to jump on from time to time.
Let's do it.
Oh, no, wait, sorry. Let me reread this sentence. If you ever do a Miami Vice podcast, I would love to jump on from time to time.
Oh, my God. We've got to do it now.
I think enough of us like it now that we can.
Sorry, Joe.
Yeah, you're outnumbered, Joe.
Joe,
sorry.
start watching it. It's free. It's really good.
Yeah, watch the UFO episode. You'll like it.
Why do you keep mentioning this UFO episode?
We've all got to wear white blazers, though, whenever we do that episode.
Here's also another question from Philippe, which I am totally down to do this. Could y'all do a Kumite with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, we could. Oh my God! If we put in the first few waves of characters, heroes, and villains.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really need to brush up on it before that, but just let me know.
Oh my God!
I know Doosan's down for that for sure.
Oh yeah, we put in Usagi Yojimbo, Metalhead, Casey Jones, Slash, and Triceraton, Scumbug, Pandacon, Chrome Dome. Yeah. Oh my God. We're not going to be. Joe's like, what's a turtle?
Oh, yeah, I'll be out that episode because I'm so fucking cool. No, I mean, like I said, do I know Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Sure, some of the characters, all that stuff. No, I wouldn't have a clue. I'd be sitting that one out because I would sound like a fucking moron.
I get it. No, we could just put Joe in a referee shirt and he could just sit there the whole time and just be like,
No, you could literally put a dummy because that's what I am. You could just sit one here for the whole episode just like this.
No, Joe, and that would be... I get it. You know, you were already in your mid-30s when that show hit
exactly.
So I get it. You're too busy chasing the ladies. Question. All right. Let's
chasing ladies of the night.
Yeah. This is just specific for Joe and Tyler, so fuck the rest of us. But Papa Hood 69 said, which evil warriors are loyal to Skeletor and which ones are not?
I think Clawful and
Oh.
Cobra Khan for sure. I think Webstor is loyal to Skeletor.
Evelyn, she has her intentions to not be, and Beastman intentions to not be, but
I think Triclops is loyal to Skeletor.
Yeah,
Triclops is pretty loyal.
Webstor too bad?
Webstor too bad for sure.
Yeah.
Spikor. I think there's certain ones you could be arguing with some, but I think those always come to mind. Like, I think Jitsu would be pretty loyal to Skeletor as well.
I'd say the most disloyal though, Evelyn and Beastman.
Beastman, just because Skeletor treats him probably the worst.
Yeah,
I think if because I know what
they're constantly bad mouthing him behind his back,
and plotting against him, or
exactly.
Yeah, there's enough of that around to show that they're not loyal to him.
Yeah. Well, Skeletor and Evelyn have a very abusive relationship, much like how I talked about in the first podcast I ever did with Joe on Global Mac. That was the discussion we did, which was Evelyn. Cool. I was like, can we do Jitsu or something? Like, all right, we'll do Evelyn.
Is that still available for me to download somewhere?
I'm not sure about that. I think that might be gone.
I don't know. Was it on iTunes back in the day or something?
It was on iTunes back in the day. And what the fuck was that other?
Wasn't there someone in the group who was going through the old episodes?
I know someone was going through it too, but Global Masters was a separate podcast. Like it was
separate.
It was.
If we track that down, I would love to just play snippets of it on the show for everyone.
If you have a web address where you store that stuff, maybe it could be.
I'll try to look
on the archive.
Machine.
Yeah.
It was a podcast me and Joe both quit though.
Yeah.
Here's a comment from Philippe, not a question. I know you don't read anything modern, but I highly recommend Wolverine versus Predator. So good.
I can't get behind anything that's currently done with Marvel and DC. I just feel like they constantly. I don't care what. Wolverine and versus Predator is the most logical matchup. I just feel like whatever dickhead they hired to write that thing is just gonna find some way of just neutering Wolverine, Predator also.
I'll give it a shot. If it pops
it's just
up
modern stuff doesn't have the staying power of
it doesn't, and they don't know how to write the characters very well. The dialogue is always lousy, and honestly, a Wolverine Predator
a pretty
story.
Good short film of Wolverine versus Predator, which isn't bad.
I remember seeing a picture of that on YouTube. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to watch this. I feel like it'd be like that Darth Maul.
That looked just like Wolverine, a really good
cosplay. They made a costume that looks exactly like the comic book version,
and it's just like I'm watching that. Like, why couldn't he look like that in a movie?
The fans do shit better than professional companies.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they very much prove that you can do that yellow costume and make it look good.
Exactly. That was fucking
unlike
badass.
What we heard even in the first movie.
I think the same people did a Wonder Woman versus Wolverine, which was complete shit. So
but that matchup makes no sense at all. Like. I know. Like we're all fans.
Wrong. They made her the man-hating, aggressive Amazon, and that's not Wonder Woman at all.
That's just someone who's trying to push agenda bullshit. All women they just hate men.
But question from the Rod: Die Hard Christmas movie? The answer
no,
is
it's not. It takes place at Christmas.
Yes. It's
Christmas. It's not telling the story of Christmas during this. It's the background of it.
But exactly, it takes place on Christmas, so it's Christmas.
So does Batman Returns. It's not a Christmas movie, though. Christmas is the background.
Yes, it is. There's even a giant tree. There's even a giant tree.
I just said it's in the background. It is there. It's not helping tell the story, though.
It's right in the focus.
A Christmas Carol is a Christmas story.
So by that logic, then Ghostbusters 2 is not a Christmas movie.
No, it's not.
He admits it.
I just remembered Bruce Wayne at the end of the movie says "Merry Christmas."
Yes, it's not telling the story like the story of Penguin and Catwoman.
It's a Christmas
story. Background.
Dies in the Christmas tree though. So
the Rod, have you realized what you've done?
Look what you've done,
Johnny Croc.
I consider Batman a Christmas movie.
Yeah. Exactly.
Christmas tree. They have a Christmas tree lighting.
Look,
Princess dies, falls
Christmas
to death.
theme is all over the place.
I just said
Catwoman rises
it's not
from the dead like Jesus.
Go ahead, Tyler. Are you done?
No, I'm double checking because when you think Deucen's done talking,
go ahead.
He starts going again there. I'm just saying.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. We're almost on a 10. All right. He shut. Okay. All right. I feel like I can go now. I can keep going now. Oh God. No. Those movies like Batman Returns, the first Rambo, Christmas is all over the place. Yeah, and it's awesome. And I like to watch Batman Returns and Ghostbusters 2 at Christmas. Are they Christmas movies? No, they are not, because the story of Christmas is not being progressed through the movie. It's catching ghosts and fighting Catwoman and Penguin. It's in the background. It's there and doesn't have any effect on the story.
Ghostbusters fought Catwoman and Penguin.
No.
I know. I see what Deuce. I know what Deucen's saying there.
To catch ghosts and fight.
All right, we'll move on from it. Johnny Cox also tossed in this idea: Kumites for various cartoons, and then the winners can square off in an all-star.
I was actually thinking, like, if we were to like pit some of our favorite '80s action series, like Bionic 6 and Brave Star, and Dino Riders.
That's gonna be hard.
And put them all in the Kumite. And Joe wouldn't know what half of them are anyway, so he's kind of like a wild card.
Yeah, Ren too.
Ren. So I guess it just had to be like us four, and Joe and Ren can just kind of sit there and be the live audience along with the chat, because all Ren's gonna say is, "Man, I don't know what that is."
It's trash.
Yeah, it's trash. And Joe's like, "I'm playing with something shiny over here." I love Jenny, So, I would love for us to do like a.
Joe would have some things to say in some of the other properties. Joe's watched some of that other stuff too.
Well, if we have like 16, slots. So, I mean, we're not going to include He-Man and She-Ra. I kind of feel like that's a given.
I was about to say, they knock it out.
Yeah, or did we have like a discussion like that with James one time too? I was thinking we had done something.
I know at one point we had discussed of doing the like 80s and 90s like intros for the shows and putting those in
that's what we're okay. But if we're gonna do we could do like 80s, and if you wanted to throw in, I don't know, if we're going strict, which it shouldn't be too hard, because if we're doing action oriented series, you got Mask, Dino Riders, Brave Star, Bionic 6, Thundercats, Turtles, G.I. Joe, Transformers. I mean, it would be pretty easy to fill it up, If we were doing strictly action-based cartoons, I think we could do like an 80s action Kumite if everyone would be in on that.
Absolutely.
We can include Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. We can include that in there.
We should do one, too, with like 80s action movie characters. So it's like John Rambo versus like...
a Dutch.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, do something like that too.
Yeah, Frank Dukes versus John McClane.
Yeah, that would actually
be awesome. Pretty cool.
That would be awesome.
That'd be cool.
We'll take one last question from JSP, and then Joe, you can go ahead and wrap this up. Any word on whether Play On will put on more copies of He-Man and She-Ra Blu-ray?
Dushin, do you know anything?
Any word on that? Any more reprints?
If there are any plans, I don't know anything about that. James doesn't know anything about that, so we'll see. Maybe they surprise us. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, there.
All right,
Joe.
Okay. Well, if you guys are new to this channel, make sure you like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell so you can always be notified when we go live. And until next time, have a powerful day.
Attention campers.
But how do you...
What?
Go ahead, Tyler. I'm muted.
Tyler's doing... Yeah.
Attention campers. Today's word is value. Do you have any? Not yet.
Not yet. I know what that is.
Yeah.
Come here, you devil log.
I'm dogging it, Pat. I'm dogging it.
You're a loser. A loser with a skinny wiener. Don't let anyone else ever sign your checks. You going to fat camp?
I eat success for breakfast with skim milk.
You going to fat camp? No? Why? Because you're fat.
Because you're fat.
Is that your dad? No. Why? Because he's
fat too.
Do you know this, Rebecca? I'm clueless.
At this rate, we're going to get a copyright strike.
It's just community theater this time.
Do we have more quotes from this that we can say?
Oh, yeah, we can just keep going here. We're not teaching you about sports. We're teaching you about life.
We already know each other.
Look what my man's packing. Step back, son. What kind of delicious candies are these? Oh, look,
A deli meat. Get on the scale. Get off the scale.
Get off the scale. All right.
Roadhouse.
This is very entertaining.
Roadhouse.
You guys can just keep going.
Oh, you know, I could do. The king will make you his queen if you return all this into gold.
Oh God, not this shit again! Please mute them both, Nathan. Because we're in Rebecca's.
Do we have any more from the? Do we have any more quotes from the first movie that we're doing?
Yeah. All right, Reverend. No fun. All right, everybody go home.
Theodore Rex.
No.
Theodore Rex. God. No.
Theodore Rex.
What the hell is this movie?
Yankee Doodles.
I've never seen that. I don't know what the hell that is.
Gone with the Wind. You little English butterball. I'm too strong. I'm too motivated.
Yeah, I'm not seeing this.
I've never seen Yankee Doodles. I've never heard of it.
No, that's not the name of what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said. Oh, okay.
All right. And the movie is Heavyweights.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh. Joe's like, I don't know what that is, but they like to eat food in the movie, Joe. There's a lot of food eating scenes.
That's true.
Maybe I'll catch it.
Are there any boobs? Are there any boobs?
No boobs. It's a Disney movie.
It's a Disney movie, yeah.
Disney movie.
So what? It used to be raunchy.
But
there's male boobs in the movie. A lot of male boobs in the movie.
Yeah. But
Are they hairy though?
No, they're adolescent breasts.
Out. Yeah. But it is a movie that there's no way they can make it.
Oh my God!
Absolutely not.
Fuck no! And they own all the fat.
When did
jokes,
it come out?
92, 93,
95?
95?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 95. I'll look it up again. But it's on Disney Plus, so go check it out. Yeah, 95.
Oh my God! It's edgy as hell. That movie is. Oh my God!
I've heard of it. I just not seen it, but it looks funny as fuck.
The best thing Ben Stiller ever did was that movie.
What is the quote when Josh comes back and they think that he's brainwashed? Good to see my fat ass again.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah. Oh my
right,
God,
well,
it's good. Joe's like, I'll never watch that.
That sounds great. See you guys next week, and I love you, Jenny.
No, you don't.
Hey, don't you say I'll choke the shit out of you, douchen, you fucker.
So what are you gonna do if she doesn't love you anymore? That means Santa.
He'll phone back home.
Joe will crawl in a sock drawer. And
that means Joe's going Santa hunting.
He's taking that bat to Santa's head.
Yeah.
He's gonna phone home.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Nathan. Do not. God damn it.
Hey.
All right, love you guys.